Surprise! Murder time. Here at the School of Killing Games, and that is loud in my ears. Let me turn that down. Ahem. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Danganronpa. Arg, what's going on? Resuming in Trial 3. By the way, voted #1 on YouTube among sex bots who like to comment on my videos for some reason. Don't pay attention to them, but goddamn do they love my videos. I think every video I've posted has a sex bot commenting on it. Being like, at 17 seconds, go to this link, which is clearly like boobs.business or whatever. So this kid, I've been giving it thought, and I still don't think he killed Angie. Fine day as usual, what's up with you? I mean, I have work later today. Other than that, I'm alright. I still don't think this guy killed Angie, mainly because why would he kill Tenko at that point? Like, he's already killed somebody. It looks like he's gonna get away with it. You know, he's in the clear pretty much. We don't really know anything about who could have done the Angie murder. And then he goes and murders Tenko, which kind of implicates him, doesn't it? Looks real bad for him. So, that's more or less my logic, I suppose. This is all clear. I will say, the dried blood
What are you all talking about?
under the floor also doesn't look great for him. It does kind of look bad for him, but I still don't think it was him purely because why would anyone kill a second person at that point if they had already killed the first person?
All clear. What is all clear?
At this point, I assume this is a response to him. It looks like we're gonna, pin the Angie murder on him at this point, and I think this is a response to that.
What are you all?
It's a hell of a response.
You all, you what? What are? I will not fear. I will not back down.
What?
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself.
Yo, what? Where'd he get eye makeup from? Like, what? Lipstick, okay, he was wearing a mask. Eye makeup? Where'd that come from?
Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
What? That took what? What's the time on the stream? 3 minutes? Wow. Alright, that might be a record for a mindfuck real quick.
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
Hey, I take it back. He might have killed Angie. This dude's messed up in the head.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Ah, the Williams. You hate to see it.
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all.
Of course he killed
Full
Angie.
of
It was
doubts.
his sword.
Of mysteries! Of a dense, impenetrable fog!
Shout out to the voice actor. That was very good delivery, actually. It was his sword. I really don't think the sword had anything to do with implicating him. Literally any jackass could have used that sword. It was terrible evidence.
Nothing is clear at all!
Top quality performance, though. I will say that. On the voice acting here. Okay,
Angie was attacked
forward.
in the empty
Remind me
room.
what the bloody duct tape's all about. A piece of bloody duct tape stuck to her hair. Blood on it. Excuse me, already dried. Blood that was flowing from the back of Angie's neck created a pool. Well, if we're operating under the assumption that the dried blood is Angie's, it's entirely possible that the injuries she sustained that created that blood was then taped up with duct tape rather haphazardly. You don't want to patch a wound that way. He's getting away scot-free though. Like after the trial, pretty sure he's getting retribution. Roll with it. The whole thing gets explained later, specifically the post-trial and pre-execution land. I would hope that gets executed, but now suddenly I think it's him because he's fucking messed up. I fully believe he's crazy enough to have done that.
Research lab? Impossible! Impossible!
My point was you'd have to
That's
be
nothing but a
insane to
You would
kill two
poison
people.
our minds with your delusions?
And he wasn't insane until
It's no
just now.
delusion.
He's insane.
Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then kill.
Yep. That's
You say the
the
culprit
theory.
carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell?
I mean, the
The
duct
hallway
tape.
and empty room had no bloodstains.
Nope, not that. Ah.
Damn it! You say the
Ooh,
culprit
I'm
carried
low
Angie's
on hearts.
body?
This trial has been a
And not a
goddamn
single drop of blood fell? The
mess.
hallway and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
There it is.
I'll cut through your words.
You're gonna kill her anyway. Why worry about ineffective wound treatment? Well, it leaves behind evidence, doesn't it?
The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
Well, that's because you're not a detective, Gonta.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
Bad luck, that.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt, and ended up under her body.
Fell as the fatal. How did duct tape fall off her head while she was stabbed in the neck and he didn't notice? It was a stupid point, Kibo.
Must have been a Tua who did that for us.
Praise it to. Oh my god.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
It's
I'm
really not
convinced
looking
There's
good.
only one person who could have killed Angie.
Yeah, really looking like this is a double homicide on Kito's part. Kyo, what the fuck were you thinking killing Tenko? What the hell is... Well, I mean,
It has to be you.
there's a lot wrong with you, but why would you do that? You'd have gotten
It's
away
you,
scot-free.
You killed Angie.
You probably could have won, actually.
What the fuck? So it's true.
We should have just voted
That was
for him.
obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
Alright, yeah, no need to rub it in.
Killed both of them. Why did you kill them?
Yeah, alright, I don't forgive it, but one murder I get. Two?
In terms of pure
So
logic,
unnecessary.
only one victim was necessary to win.
Yeah.
Why? Why you killed them both?
Again, Angie died first. Sure, fine. I get it. Why Tenko?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
He didn't accidentally stab them in the neck. That's not how that works.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Well, clearly Tenko was part of the plan. He's had this whole seesaw thing set up. And he had that locked room bullshit for Angie.
Huh? Which one?
Murder that was an accident. Well, it probably wasn't Tenko, purely because of how much effort went into it. So I guess Angie?
That's it.
Okay.
Angie's murder was an accident.
That tracks.
Tenko wasn't accident?
Shockingly, no.
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick.
Okay.
But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in.
Are you suggesting that Kyo was making this elaborate seesaw trap to hold a seance for who knows? Would have just tricked somebody into going under his basket purely so he could kill them. Angie walked in, he killed her, would have gotten away with it, but was like, I mean, look, I set up this seesaw thing, I might as well use it, you know? I'd really hate to put all that effort in and have it go to waste. So he just killed another one because why put all that effort in? Don't want to waste a good plan. That's the stupidest fucking reason for murder I've ever heard. What the hell's wrong with you?
So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
I mean,
She
I
just
had this
happened to
loaded
walk in
sniper
on the
rifle and the
culprit's
target's
area.
there across the building, slowly bending over to pick up his car keys. But, you know, I've also already come out here and killed somebody, but, you know, hey, I got up on the building and everything, I might as well use it. Incest, would that be a good reason? I mean, you'd... For murder? I don't know? You'd need to elaborate on exactly what you meant by incest as a motive for murder. A family member raped you? Yeah, that makes sense why you murdered them. Just asking for a friend. Alright, go for it. Sure. It's a better reason than, look, I already spent a lot of time setting up my elaborate Rube Goldberg death machine. I might as well fucking use it. Theoretically, if Kyo killed Angie, he could have gotten away scot-free. Yeah, we had no evidence. He didn't get greedy and killed Tenko as well. We had nothing. The murder, the evidence that led us to here was found underneath the floorboards. Just someone used the sword. That could have been literally anyone.
Then you should have just stopped there.
And it looked real good with the whole doors locked, so it had to have been someone on the student council. Kyo was pretty much bulletproof until he killed Tenko.
He killed Angie. There was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
Yeah.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Yeah, we 100% discovered the truth here because you killed Tenko.
Why you kill two of our friends?
I mean, they're both bad that you killed two of them.
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit.
I mean, you are.
So, why is everyone looking at me like I am?
This is never a good reason for anything ever. In fact, this isn't a good thing by itself. No, it's a terrible reason. If that's the thing. If a family member abused you and you're killing them as an act of revenge, that's at least an understandable motive, is what I'm saying. I don't say I agree with any of the events involved in that situation, but I understand the motive. Because it was there is a terrible reason for killing. That's not even a good motive.
Why are they? Why is it?
Calm yourself, Korekiyo.
Yeah, Alright, look. This is messed up on a lot of reasons.
You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver.
Okay, I'll let Kyo, I mean my friend, know. Right?
Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
Excellent question, Kaito. First one in a while.
Seems like he's talking with someone. Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
And where'd he get the eyeshadow from? Doesn't have it
No
there.
matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them.
Well, I mean, good thing it's a popular vote then, isn't it? Oh no, he's hot. No, he's not. You got that wrong. He's hot? Oh, no. That's how it should have been written. As I said multiple times, Kyo is all sorts of creepy messed up. You're not wrong. I figured
There is no evidence that I killed Angie.
I figured the whole mummy Nazi bondage aesthetic was what you were referring to. I didn't think split personality as well.
No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery.
I mean, we don't need you to acknowledge it.
Through deductions or guesses.
Well said. Good job, Korekiyo.
Okay, so can we vote now, or just do we have to entertain this?
Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
Shockingly, I think I agree with everybody except Kyo in this. As the most I've ever agreed percentage-wise. There's no evidence they killed Angie.
Wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
I mean, I'm
The
sure
weapon
there
was used
is.
to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room.
It's a board, right? It's got blood on it.
That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
Gotta rhythm him into submission. That's true. That's how it works.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood.
I just had this thought in my head that, like, American court cases are decided by DDR battles, but the better the lawyers do, the more handicaps the other side has. So, like, if the prosecution does a really good job, the defense attorney has to do DDR on, like, crutches or something. Or, like, if the defense does a really good job, prosecution needs to, I don't know, do a handstand in DDR. Extra long fever time. Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
Apologize. Come on, apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
It stops you from just hiring breakdancers as your lawyers, because you still need to be actually good at lawyering. But suddenly, all lawyers are like ridiculously fit young people, which I think is a positive. Can we have Karumi back? Can we have anyone back? This is the first one I'm actually not that sorry to see go. Or will be, I suppose.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, this is weird. Even for Danganronpa, this is weird. I know what weapon he used on Angie, and I have to prove it to him. And we've had multiple personality before. But it was like, I don't know, it was not as weird as this for whatever reason. Oh, here's the... Wow, I was really close to the end.
I have nothing to admit.
Jesus, what the hell?
You are simply
Oh,
wrong.
fuck.
Yes,
Damn it.
I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit.
I mean, I'm absolutely hitting S on
You
that
are
one.
simply wrong.
I keep thinking D is down, because, you know, D for down.
The culprit. So I have nothing to confess. Why must you
He's-
force your delusions on us?
With the, on us, uh-oh.
That's merely a delusion.
With, oh,
Well
fuck.
said,
Oh, fuck.
Pinocchio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you
With
force
the,
your
like,
delusions on
Inari
us?
stuff, he looks a bit like, that one
That's
guy from
merely a
Persona
delusion.
5. Is all I'm trying to say.
Well said,
Fuck.
Pinocchio. To continue this debate.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Pinocchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Fuck me.
Apologize.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Pinocchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize.
Fuck me. Oh, god damn.
So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Pinocchio speaks the
A
truth.
terrible time for
Such a
negative
sorry
fucking energy or
lot.
whatever.
Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize.
God, what a shame I'm awful at
Not
this
the
game.
culprit. So why are you looking at me like that?
I thought I couldn't
You're
miss
all
in
wrong,
fucking
not
epic
me.
time or whatever.
Pinocchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize.
Okay. Are we? Yeah, we're good. Fuck
You
me.
have
That was
no
awful.
proof that Correcchio
Uh,
is the killer.
Floorboard removed. What?
I told you I am not the culprit.
Meat
Why are
on the
you
bone,
looking at me
everybody.
like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Okay,
You have no proof that Correcchio is the
remove
killer.
floorboard.
It ends
There,
here.
okay, awesome. For the Tanaka Empire. Sure, what the fuck? What is your deal, Kyo? I'm not mistaken, you're streaming Prince of Persia Warrior thing after this, right? Also update, play and play. Yeah, well, I will, Jesus. God, I always forget to do that. Yeah, Prince of Persia's after this. Probably by that point, I expect it to be right about time for Pokemon Snap, so if I'm not there, I'll just fuck around and play some light games until Pokemon Snap comes out, and then I'll play Pokemon Snap. And then I'll move on to something else. They get an extra long fever time. Can we have Karumi back? Is it the sword? Tanaka Empire, there's a list. Yes! Jesus Christ, 7-9. It's under the About tab. I recommend reading it sometime.
And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
There's blood all over it. God
There
damn.
was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
This thing's under the stream? Would you believe it? Yes, that's what the scroll wheel on your mouse is for.
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the
Not
board.
just for clicking to open new tabs.
But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard.
I mean, her head wound
There's
and the
also
blood
the
under, yeah.
bloodstain under the floor to consider.
Obviously.
For that to be, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw. So the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
It's true. Or at the very least, the person who used the seesaw knew about the fucking blood under the floor. Because they fucking set it up. Solid screen delivery. Where does
I
the
believe
sword
that
come
while
into
Keel
play?
was setting up the
He
seesaw, he was
Dragged
holding
her into the art room and then killed her with a sword. It's pretty easy.
when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with a floorboard.
All you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
Sweet, you don't forget to mention the very important sword.
That's true.
Of course.
It's the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi. I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
I've done everything, you spaz.
Ichi, please, put an end to this.
What do you want from me? I did the rhythm. Oh, the comic book, right?
Tenko
I was gonna say, I already did the rhythm game.
Past trial.
I understand.
Also, Monokuma's the one who's like, hey, trial's over.
I'll go over everything one more time.
Am I the only person left who has two people standing next to him? No, it looks like she has somebody next to her. He does not. Is there somebody next to her? Way over there on the side of the screen? Maybe.
Keo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Also, are you a woman? I'm getting vibes of that, like with the imagery and everything. Alright. Who was the culprit with the saw in the empty room? Removed katana. There's your sword. Sickle, duct tape, sliding lock, small stone, path of salt. Alright, so this is weapon. Is it the board? Yeah, the remove 4 board. There you go. Okay, that was weird. 1 heart, don't mess up. This is usually easy enough. What was compressed with the injury? It's duct tape, right? Stuck duct tape. That seems right. Yeah, okay. Weapon killed Angie. The sword, yeah. Removed the gold leaf katana. What weapon killed her? Is that removed, strictly speaking? Or is that for the next one? Like, whose effigy was stabbed with the katana? Yeah, that feels different. He tied her up, put her up there, then he spun her around, removed the katana. Why did it say removed? He's putting it... He's inserting it there, but he's... I don't know what he's doing here. Because he already killed her at that point. He threw her down on the ground, took the sword, locked it, stabbed her. Then he started hanging that up. Removed? Nope, alright, I fucked it up. We're all dead. Oh, I got a second chance for some reason. Alright, cool. That was nice of the game, wasn't it? Handle of the spinning katana, locked the door. That one's easy enough. Angie's body found. Who unlocked the door? I don't think... Yeah, we don't have that. What object did Tenko rest on her forehead during the seance? That would be the rock. Small stone. What weapon did the culprit set up in the iron cage? The sickle. That somehow no one noticed or heard getting set up under the sheet. That was weird, to be perfectly honest with you. Who besides Kokichi was responsible? No, that wasn't it. How was culprit able to move around? There's your salt. Which unlocks everything else. Yay. Alrighty. Now then, when the culprit approached the cage... crosspiece, stab the effigy. Footsteps contaminating the scene. That's a bunch of people. Stomp, I suppose. Look at my boy Kokichi, so helpful. Right. Of course he is. How did the magic circle get erased? Lots of commotion all of a sudden. Who helped Kokichi extinguish candles? That would be me, right? Shuichi, yeah. Why do I need to remember that I'm the one who did that? Someone did. I can't figure out who, though. Angie's body was found. Who unlocked the door? That would be your boy's lockpicking coming into play. Whose effigy was stabbed with the katana? That would be Kaede. And, of course, finally, cut Crosspiece.
This is the truth of the case.
All right, there we go. Act 1.
Let's look back at the first murder. It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it.
How are they going to talk enough people into a seance is my question. What was your plan
was to
there?
make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room.
I mean, he did it. Well, yeah, but like...
To cut the cross pieces, they needed a saw.
He set this up before Angie was dead, and the seance was for Angie. Who was the seance going to be for before Angie had died?
They were planning to cut the cross pieces in all 3 rooms.
Angie, for
However,
some
when the culprit was
fucking
working on the
reason,
middle room, the unexpected happened.
went to the middle room instead of the room closer to her to get a candle. No idea why she did that. Or 4 other dead people. Yeah, but, like, how do you talk people into doing that? Let's have a seance for Ron Taro. Are you gonna get 5 people to participate in that? 4 if you count you? Plenty of gullible students. Well, most of them follow Atua, though. All the gullible ones are already following Atua. And if Atua was like, nah, that seance seems like bullshit, wouldn't have done it.
She needed some fire for the ritual, and had gone to the room for a candle.
What I'm saying is it's a flawed plan that worked out very conveniently for him. And, like, he still fucked it up.
At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup, and was just cutting cross pieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan.
Yeah, you also could have talked your way out of that. Been like, the floorboards are loose. I'm doing a bit of home construction to make them more sturdy.
But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit.
That is true. You would have had to scrap the plan at that point. It's nighttime, forbidden by the council. Alright, so he would have gone to his room.
The floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head.
Darn, not the room.
The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research
I'd have just, like, wrapped her jacket, or whatever you call that, coat, around the head wound. Like, why not? Who cares if that's bloody?
While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end.
Let's get to chapter 4 already. This case is like 3-in-1 deal in that 3 annoying characters end up dead by the end of it.
But because they were in a hurry,
true, that's
oversight.
A bit mean to say, though. Who was the least annoying? Probably by the end of it, Tenko is the least annoying, because I was coming around to her a bit. Kyo's fucking insane, and Angie was pretty much annoying throughout. I liked Angie. Well, I mean, she was annoying.
Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick.
You seem to like annoying characters based on your preference for Ibuki and Kokichi, so... that tracks, 7-9.
Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the Ultimate Art Lab. lock the front door from inside.
Yeah, again, the way he's doing that, you could just, like, lock the knob and then shut the door from the outside, right? Like, I don't understand why we didn't just do that for a locked room murder. I've locked the knob, I walk outside of the room, and then from the outside, I close the door. Locked. And you seem like someone who's right up 7-9's alley. You're right, it's true.
And took out the katana they brought from their own lab.
I mean, at least he
Then
didn't, like,
stabbed
just
Angie in the
butcher
back of
her,
the
I
neck,
suppose.
finally killing her. Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this. To overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere. And the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance.
Why you gotta do Kaede dirty like that, man? What'd she ever do to you? Thanks, Kaede.
And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope.
Credit to Angie.
After he knocked
Good at
her,
wax
the
sculptures.
culprit let go and headed for the rear door.
That's solid. Like, she got the hair clips right and everything.
Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it.
I bet that took a few tries to get
The
right.
handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking a difficult trick. But remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch.
Again, probably took a few tries to get right. Had to get the distance, you know?
The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
Exactly. He could have, you know, once, like after a minute or two, he could have tried the door and see if it worked or not.
Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind.
Moron.
Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside.
Thanks, Tua.
Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body.
Ooh, you know what would be good, I think, for a
The culprit
Danganronpa game?
wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder.
If I were to write a murder for a Danganronpa game, I would have a student go missing. Just disappear. Provided the setting is similar to all the others. This just occurred to me. But, like, the idea is that you've killed them and stuffed them in a freezer. Then when the next murder happens, you go through that whole trial. That person's still missing. You're not the Blacken because you didn't kill whoever this other person is. After that trial is done, toss the frozen body out so that people find it. It's like a body's been discovered. Timelines all over the place. Could have been killed ages ago. You've got alibis out the wazoo by that point. Dark, but that's probably how I would try something like that. It looked bad if, you know, someone opened the freezer and I got caught, but yeah, that's what I would do. There's no actual trial until the body's found. Seems like Danganronpa 1. A bit. I'm talking like really confuse the issue though. Commit a murder, wait for a whole other murder to happen, then reveal that the murder's been committed.
I was invited by Kokiji to take
But like,
people's
not in a
place
stupid
seance.
explode the body sort of way. And I also wouldn't be Junko trying to get rid of somebody, I'd be actually trying to escape. A week left to claim my
Junko
rewards from
volunteered to be the
Xbox.
medium,
Well, they all suck,
but
so.
she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something.
You're right,
for
that is a
Tenko.
little bit Danganronpa 1.
A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard.
Tenko looks good there. Yeah, no, this artwork is always really good. Himiko looks really great there too. They all look great. Except for Suichi and his terrible
Tenko,
posture
at
in
the
that top
culprit's
left there.
request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone.
Hunched shoulders? Come on, Suichi. Detect yourself a chiropractor, am I right?
That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned.
I wish they did a whole game in this art style.
Next,
It's gorgeous.
Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko, in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage.
Kyo would have had plenty of time to set up and execute the sword in the effigy trick. During the nighttime, you'd have plenty of time for it. Wouldn't be interrupted. Yeah, no, especially around that corner where there's fucking nothing. No traffic, and even if somebody, like, poked their head down there, they wouldn't have seen anything. They maybe would have heard something, but that's a hard, unlikely maybe.
We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko.
Stupidest goddamn decision. Probably in all of the games.
While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle.
Would have gotten away with it. But they just had to fucking set up their stupid
Finally,
seesaw
four
murder.
of us placed the wooden statue on
Moron.
top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place.
I thought it might be something like the statue maybe had a weapon concealed within it or something. Which, I was kind of close.
After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner
A
and
weird
sang the
shot.
Peach Child song.
It's a weird shot for Kokichi there. Not better. That one's not singing at all. Alright. Boy, three of them look like they could be singing.
The soul of
Suichi
the
looks
dead
like he
was
doesn't know
supposed
how to
enter the
sing.
medium.
It's very... That's... Yeah, 7-9, you're right. Yeah, if Kyo didn't get greedy and killed Tenko, it could have quite literally gotten... Yeah, no. I do not think we would have been able to pin it on him. Other than it's his sword, there was literally no evidence suggesting it.
But
And
our
that's
culprit
terrible
had
evidence.
Another plan. To commit a murder in the darkness.
That is a textbook definition of circumstantial evidence.
Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide.
First of all, the memorized steps.
They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt.
What, terrible evidence? Yeah.
The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along.
I don't know why the comma's there. When talking about the sword, you should have said, what terrible evidence? Exactly, yes.
And when the culprit reached the center of the circle...
Although no stranger in this game, looking at you, bathing suit full of rocks. Stupid fucking piece of evidence.
They found
Dash.
a floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before.
Dash? That's the best sound effect? Dash?
They lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard.
Stomp, I get. Dash?
The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage.
Also, good on, him for not having, like, Gonta down there. Which, Gonta would have been much too heavy to do that with. Or, like, Kibo, who, would have been a robot and that probably wouldn't have killed him.
Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it.
Or Ryoma, who would have been, like, way too short. Just wouldn't have happened.
After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner.
Pretty sure it's not even a circumstantial evidence. Kyo's lab can't be locked or anything, so literally anybody could walk in and take the sword. Yes, he did suggest a girl do it because Angie was a girl. Good on you, Kyo. Yeah, really thinking ahead to commit an unnecessary murder there, Kyo. Big brain play. Fucking moron.
Finished the ritual and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance. discover Tenko's body.
Tasteful skirt covering there. Thank you, game.
And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room.
Great animation budget.
The final step of the murder was
Solid gift
unwittingly
there.
carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture.
I don't remember that happening.
He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle.
I feel like I'd have remembered that.
But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic
Nails.
circle.
There's a lot going on there, not just fingernails.
Korekio
Cool
Shinguchi,
trick, the mouth
ultimate
turning into the...
anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
Complete. Alright, so it was.
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Sweet Korekio. There were times when it's necessary to admit defeat.
Yeah, okay, we need to talk about that.
Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
We don't need to, but, you know.
Unfortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret. My only regret.
I'm gonna assume it was killing a second person, because it really kinda, like, shot yourself in the foot on that one.
Was not being able to make 100 friends.
Boy, I was not prepared for that to be his regret. What? Huh? You can still blame Himiko though, right? I'll vote for her if you want.
100 friends?
Yeah, what?
It was my dream to make 100 friends.
Maybe you shouldn't kill people then. Just saying, that's sort of the opposite of making friends. You're removing people from your life that way.
Oh, it's so unfortunate. I was so close to 100.
Were you? Were you?
What are you talking about?
Do you mean like at
Do not
once,
understand a word of
or
this.
like throughout your entire life? Because that's not a lot.
Here's a fuck.
If it's your
Let's
entire
vote for
life.
This kooky bastard and be done with this already.
Roger that. One voting time. Coming up.
Honestly, thank you, Monokuma.
The heart racing excitement as
The heart racing excitement.
He's
As
got a
the black
computer to
and
get
the
back to.
spotless finally face off. It's voting time!
Alright, I do like how the image for the Monokubs does not include Monodam. Monodam. I wonder who he's gonna snuff this time. It might be himself. Alright, time to cast a vote. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was her. I wasn't paying attention. That's who it was, yeah.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Not gonna lie, I've been checked out for a while. This trial was weird. Wouldn't surprise me if for some reason it actually was. Well, hey, you know what? We live in a democracy, I guess. I tried.
Will be chosen as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Phew! I do look forward to that voting mechanic coming up. I assume it's going to be a case of a split decision and I need to cast the deciding vote. I assume. don't confirm or deny that in the chat or anything, but... All right! Oh, I did terrible this trial, let me tell you. Minus 1,800 for misses, huh? Yeah. Well, I got an A. You know what? I'll take it. 208 coins? Sure. Why not? Can I say, sure, yeah, by all means. You're correct again? That's the third correct verdict in a row. I think it's like, you know, the 13th, depending on how you count. 14th, if you're counting all the games here.
Alright!
If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you proceed to a bonus round. This is gonna last that long? Well, we don't have that many people left, so
For
no.
now.
It's finally
No.
over. I haven't heard his answer. Why'd you kill Angie and Tenko?
Right.
Hey, no need to kill both, no matter what motive you have. Motive?
Hey!
Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did you trigger a murder?
Hey!
Don't tell me, were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual? Shut up! I never said I was scared. Resurrection ritual has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. We're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that. It has nothing to do with the motive. Then why? For the one I love.
There is someone that I love.
Okay. From the bottom of my heart, someone so dear, someone I long for. Is it Junko again?
I love her with all my heart. And she loves me with all her heart.
Well, it's not Junko, but this is weird. I'm gonna get banned on Twitch.
We vow
Hold on.
endless
I got
love to
this.
each other,
I got this.
never bound by fate.
Alright, there we go. It's better now, don't worry. It's fine, it's fine. Everyone, it's okay. Alright? We're fine. It's totally fine. This is ideal placement for the webcam, let me tell you. Ahem.
No matter what anyone says.
Alright, image is gone. Better not come back.
What?
I will put my face back there. Don't think I won't. Anyway. Bragging about your perfect love life? Fuck you. Some of us aren't that lucky. So, to see this lover of yours, you had to escape.
Don't tell me.
That's why you killed Angie. Yeah, but why'd you kill both? If you asked if I did to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
I have no need to escape, but the one I love is inside.
Wait!
Look at me, I'm not his lover. Calm down, no one want disgusting shit-stuffed bitch like you anyway.
Sploosh!
Okay. Who do you love? Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy. It is inside me.
Sister.
Oh. Right.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm with Gonta.
Wait!
I'm not looking at you.
Right.
You're the least interesting person right now. Kyo, I was told that's wrong. Funny that. If you were his sister, he'd have killed himself already. But didn't you say she was your lover?
Whatever is the matter?
It's not that difficult. My sister, well, I mean... No, it's not difficult to understand. It's difficult to accept, thank you. God damn it! What did I say about that image?
And she
Fuck
loved
me,
so
God.
deeply.
Ugh. Anyway.
The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us.
That's weird, bruh.
They called it forbidden love. But none could stop the love we shared.
That's real weird.
Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth.
That's real weird.
The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
What the fuck? Do you see this? Hold on. It's behind one of my things. Right up there in the corner. No physical connection. So they aren't related? It's okay then. Yeah, but huh? But why though? Why is that even there?
For my beloved sister.
Always messing around.
You had to escape from here, right? No, I had to kill for her.
Huh?
What?
Sister.
She was very sickly. Ah! He needed the prize money for the eye operation. Tale as old as time. We've all been there. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely. Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. How did she have time to be a lover if she was in the hospital all the time? What the fuck? So I thought I'd find some friends for my dear deceased sister. Oh, deceased.
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right?
For my beloved sister.
Ah, got it. Oh, wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends. What?
Incomprehensible.
This is impossible.
Sister.
You killed nearly 100 people?
Yes.
How'd you get away with that? Jesus.
What?
Could it be that the lipstick version
I am
Kyo is...
Colecchio's older sister.
You got a name?
What?
Yes.
After I lost my sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad, but sister came to
I
save
am
me.
pleased.
Visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Colecchio.
It's wonderful, Corecchio. Your love made this impossible possible. Alright, so this
Are
is
you
fucking
serious?
lunatic. Is she really a spirit?
I told you.
He's delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love. Now I'm with her. You're a delusional weirdo.
Ew.
Either way, he's out of his mind. He killed for a dead chick.
Well,
Said he killed a lot already, so it wasn't just the two you killed
What
here.
was that?
Seems like he already crazy before he got here. You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch.
Acceptable.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sister's friend. Alright. So guys, we were safe. Fast forward to chapter 4. It would make this easier to comprehend. When we were deciding on who should be the medium, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here. Besides Maki and Miu, they're all worthy. Get fucked Miu, I guess. I mean, I get Maki, but get fucked Miu. All worthy of being sister's friends. All worthy.
Why you?
Hey, how come I'm not included? Not like I care.
Then
The second victim could have been me. Tenko died in place of me. I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go into. I'll do it.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made a perfect friend for sister.
Wonderful.
She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko. Infiltrate, really?
But-
Not important, Gonta. How did you... Oh, it was obvious to me. I've studied many people. Yeah, she stood up
MSP.
against the darkness of this school all by herself, all for her beloved friend.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that wonderful, perfect friend for sister. So again, your sister have a name, or do we just keep calling her sister for the reasons of the writers didn't think of a name? I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko.
Well,
Though I was planning on having you become sister's friend too
No way.
eventually. You did all that you did all that just to kill. For you to go that far, that's actually pretty impressive. You were interested in the caged child just so you could use it to kill somebody. It interested me as an anthropologist, of course, but more
For
than
my
that.
beloved sister.
I wanted to kill sister. Cannot deny the overpowering feeling.
are you okay?
You're kind of pale there, Kaido. Yeah, no, this is weird. Let's focus on Kyo right now. Yeah, that's fair. Allow me to explain, I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place. But Angie walked in on me preparing, and I ended up killing her a different way. I figured I may as well kill someone else, too. After that, would have been a shame just to waste a seance trick I prepared. Yeah, that's a terrible reason, and you're an idiot.
what is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could. No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister.
Correct.
Terrible waste, of course. Such a thoughtful little brother, but it was bad to get greedy. You're right, because of that, I now can't send 100 friends to sister. Let me guess, 99, right? You understand now those are the circumstances of Kyo's crime. I don't understand at all. That's too impossible to understand. Killing two of your friends for your dead sister? That's so wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after sister's death.
Do not worry.
Definitely changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
Even though I'm a ghost now, I was always by Kyo's side.
Sister.
Lavio. Cut it out.
What was
I
that?
don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing makes sense. It's not fair. Why'd Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair? Death is unfair. Actually, that's the most fair thing about death.
And another thing.
All deaths are unfair. Again, the most fair thing about it. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair death.
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it like that, the whole killing game embodies that philosophy. Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. If people were watching this, they'd get a kick out of it. You could probably sell like 3 or 4 games based on this premise. A couple animes along with it. If people were watching this... He's talking about you, chat. Knock off the bullshit. Only 6 fucks would enjoy watching this. I'm playing it. You're watching it be played.
You got me.
If I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching it. Nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. My role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends.
Sister.
I think I shall go now to see her, my beloved sister. I was unable to send 100 friends to her, but at least I can see her again now.
Correcchio.
It's alright, Correcchio. Come to me. Looks like you're already prepared. Let's get started. So what's this guy gonna get? Buried alive? That'd be anthropology appropriate. Knowing him, though, chains or something, maybe? Something weird and dark. Punishment time. It's happened twice already, man. Come on. All death is unfair. Death is literally the only thing in the world that is fair. Well, that's the thing. Death doesn't care. It has no bias, and that's the fact that it could strike anyone regardless of how good of a person you are. Unfair or not, that is the most fair thing about it. It's the great unifier.
That's right.
From now on, no one will try and stop us. We can be together without having to hide our love from others. Unless you're Dick Cheney, who's slowly becoming a robot thanks to his money. So, you know.
Therefore,
Obviously, there are ways to cheat death. Like I said, there's no such thing as death that can be escaped, except for Dick Cheney. Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? That is a 30 Rock reference, by the way, if you're not getting it. Think I'm a lunatic for accusing Dick Cheney of being a robot. Why do you think rumors' ways resurrect the dead never cease? That said, Dick Cheney, you're my prime audience. Where you at, my boy?
Yes.
Robots, specifically sex bots, which Dick Cheney may or may not be, depends on how he's feeling that day. Teenage girls and ghosts? Alright, yeah. Thanks for growing my audience, Keo. I take it all back. You're an alright guy. That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live life that faces death?
I prepared a very special punishment.
I shall observe.
I will watch over you all as ghosts. As your friend, I will watch over you. Thanks. It won't just be me and Keo. All those who died will be watching. I'll be watching to see how you face death of your friends. I'll be watching forever and ever.
It's punishment time!
Alright, let's see it. At least he didn't run like Karumi, so, you know. Took the death punishment willingly. Kettle of something. Kettle of fish, I think it said. Alright, bondage already. Yep, there it is. Cultural melting pot. That doesn't sound good. Got the spinning, that's appropriate. Well, now he's just dizzy. And then... Well, that was completely unnecessary. Why don't you just cut him in the first place? Boiling alive, huh? Yeah, that's a rough way to go. Yeah, I figured he'd take himself out there. But now who's gonna kill Monokubs? That doesn't make any sense. Boiled alive. Not quite as grim as, Tarateros, though, is it? Alright, come on, look. There's only so much censoring I can do, game. Oh, shit, alright. Got worse for him. Boiled him alive and then exorcised the spirit. Ugh. I mean, so far the most brutal has still been, probably, Taraterus from the second game. Because, I mean, Kaede, while the crushing was brutal, she was just kind of strangled to death. And, Karumi was... I mean, she got cut up and fell. That's... I mean, it was grim, but it wasn't that brutal or anything. Got cucked by Monokuma. It seemed like his sister was cucking him too, honestly. What? Monodam, why? To think my cute child would commit suicide. It's so cute. It's so freaking cute that he would kill himself because he couldn't get along. Mondam committed suicide. Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. Hillary's Mondam obsessed over getting along because everyone but me bullied him.
That's right.
Yes, the other Monokubs drove him to suicide, but not me. Well, who's Monodam? You already forgot? That's scary.
Well now.
Alright, well, that was... I'm gonna take back the Necronomicon. Seems like a waste. You guys sure you don't want to use it? You guys should have brought someone back to life, then added them to your roster. How are we gonna keep talking about
I
that?
told you.
Ignore him, the whole resurrection ritual was a lie. He's just trying to shake us up mentally to get us to
What's the
panic.
point?
I'm assuming you'll think of another murder will happen if we do that. Who can say? Bring back Rontaro. Doesn't seem like it's happening. What a waste if none of you were gonna use it. You should have let me have it. Could have resurrected one of my dead siblings. Which one? I don't know, they're all pretty terrible, actually. Wait, did one of us die? I could have sworn it's just been the two of us this whole time. It's too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Too bad. I didn't think it was gonna happen anyway. Would have been interesting, but I didn't think it was gonna happen. Even now, he talks about raising the dead. This is stupid. What people believe is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead.
Of course.
Living are more precious than the dead no matter what. That's not something a coward like you should say. Leave me alone. There's one thing that in this case has taught me. How are you alive? Of all people, I would have thought you'd have gone, like, real early. Like a real second victim, you know? The first one's gotta be interesting to hook you. But then the second one. I mean, they kept killing the interesting people. Why are you here? I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all. Not in this academy. You're right.
You're right.
That's why we have to work together, faces together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
Do his best.
Don't do his best. Protect everyone. Don't want to protect everyone. Your talent's entomology. I don't want Suichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials. Yeah, you're right. It's fair. Well, confirmed. Suichi's dead next. If we're lucky, Sumugi, Meg Turney, you mean, and Suichi are the next pair of deaths. Your talented assassin is way more trouble. When are you going to use that?
Okay,
I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent.
that's right.
It may not be possible now, but I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone. Maki. I wonder how long that'll last. What if your true calling is a killer shows? Don't underestimate her. Maki Roll's one of my sidekicks. I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki Roll? You guys are so close now, this must be a powerful bond of friendship. I would have preferred it to happen sooner, especially not after losing 7 fucking people. You're right, only 9 left now. What do you know? Dumbass can do basic math. That's right, 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away, only 9 remain. That calculation, doesn't that make you one of the pieces? Just 9 of us. Humans are like weeds, too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end. That's totally what the Heartless Robot is thinking, right? Right? I mean, so far I can still round up in my Deathless run. Bug Expert, also very strong. That's true. But he's not the ultimate, like, strongman or ultimate fighter or anything. I'm not thinking about that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
But you know.
So, by the way, everyone who got a lab died in this one. Tenko got a cool new gym, died. Angie got an art studio, dead. Kyo got an anthropology department, murderer. Like, that was such a waste of everyone's lab. Rontaro died without a lab. Well, he doesn't get a lab. I don't even think he got a, he didn't even get a chair at, the trial, did he? I know you're all gonna skip. I'm not gonna rely on God, spirits of the dead. Just you guys, I believe in all of you.
Well, of course.
You're right, those who remain can start over. Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. There's only one kind of apology that I'll accept.
How exciting!
Yank your head off and smash it into the ground with all your strength.
No way.
I've never heard of such an intense form of apology. But yeah, that student council thing was stupid, and you're all idiots for believing in it. Seemed like everything is settled for now, even though we're missing her.
You alright?
Missing a lot of people. Gonta can do to help. You can tell Gonta. We should let her have some space. That might be best.
Okay.
Remember how I felt. Oh, Gonta understand.
You're so dumb.
Himiko's such a liar. Really, dude?
Because I'm a liar.
I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will in the world if you just compromised with just the truth. But even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know?
Right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings. I say that because I thought about it. Himiko's been lying to herself about her own feelings. She's been holding back. So, what are you repressing? What are you trying so hard to hold back? Ah, well, I mean, I wouldn't call her a liar for that. Expressing feelings is natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. If you feel like crying while talking about Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better, too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. She's gonna beat this asshole up in a second. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. She's about to fucking rip into Kokichi here. Alright, it's just crying. It's really the one I was hoping it wasn't, actually. I'm so lonely. Without you two. I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. I'm lonely without the both of you. Himiko. Damn it. I mean, he's not wrong. You do want to vent emotions. Lost both her waifus, even the one she didn't want. It's true. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotion she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. We all had a nice big group cry. That's an unfortunate image. Hold on. Alright, that's better. God, you fucking... Alright, there we go. Now I'm in the middle. That's not terms of service problem at all. Watch crying out had been thought and what would come. Sadly, sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love, tears filled those emotions. But in the end, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push forward. Alright. There we go. In case you can't tell, I like that joke. However... Aww. Gonta.
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
Fucking... Think about that question for a second.
No, she fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
What's her weight? Can we check that real quick? Versus Gonta, who's like 203 pounds, I think. I remember because he was kind of close to me. Yeah, 86. I think he'll be fine. That's like, what, a third of Gonta? If that?
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
Batteries, then?
But wow, that really surprised
Wow.
me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out.
Hey, if you were raised by wolves, who got you prescription glasses, Gonta?
Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me?
What? 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 I don't even get that.
You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya.
Ah, got it.
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
Bit rude, but okay. While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaito had stopped in his tracks. He needs to pose dramatically. Oh, it's nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me going ahead. Sure? Don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, we should have said so earlier. I thought you were Oh, you worried about me? Yes, worried about your stupidity. Got him! Still haven't warmed up to me. Maybe not, but I feel like the walls we had up are coming down a little. Perhaps those walls were her enemies. Seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore. Because of me.
Okay.
Maybe you should, but you sound like you're bragging, Kaito. So the first game, by like this point, or by sort of towards the end of the trials, everyone kind of hated each other, you know? The second game, we were all sort of like unified against what the fuck was going on. Here, at least, still feels like we're a friend group, you know? They're just trying to get by. Like I said, I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You go on ahead. Sure, see you tomorrow. See ya. So, I mean, so far, I like the cast in 2 more, but I like the interactions in this game a little bit more, honestly. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaito. Until it was too late. He's sick? Was he, like, poisoned slowly? Oh, shit.
Damn it. I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet.
It's COVID. I don't think COVID makes you do that.
Damn it. No way am I gonna die here. No way.
Get one of Kyo's masks. Coughing up blood's a bad sign, though. Weirdly, it can be harmless. Not usually, but it can be. Oh, boy. What a cast we have left. So who are the smart people? Maki? Alright, well, that's it. Short list. Yes, I will save. Miyu and Kokichi. No, they aren't. You've got one out of... Well, I mean, you hit all 100% of the people I would say are smart. Kokichi's a little gremlin-y asshole, so while he's smart, he's, like, more obnoxious than he is smart. And Miyu's just kind of, like, book smart, but actually kind of dumb, you know? She's intelligent, but she's not smart, if that makes any sense. A few days ago...
Hey there. Guess I don't have to introduce myself, huh?
Hi.
This is probably pretty confusing seeing yourself like
Maki
this.
pretty much sums up the people who are smart list. Yep. Suichi, like, would probably be in the same category as Miyu and Kokichi, where, yes, they are smart and competent, but there's enough working against them that I wouldn't put them on that list.
Guess I should start from the beginning.
Also, what is Rontaro doing here? Maki is mortal because she has her lab. It's true. So is Miyu at that point. Kokichi's not yet.
That's the way it is.
Also, what the hell are you doing?
Now, Monokuma probably already told you this, but just in case, this killing game will continue until there are only 2 people left.
Yeah, he mentioned something like
Now,
that.
the important
I didn't
part of
believe
that
him.
rule is that... Oh, there is one more thing.
Cool, we're missing the important parts.
The truth is, this isn't your first. Anyone who finds out who you are is gonna come for you. So watch your back. Trust no one, and never forget. You wanted this killing game, so you have to win, no matter what.
Who is he speaking to, though?
No matter what.
Is speaking to himself? He might have been, like, trying to hype himself up. Reveal your secrets, Rontaro. Yeah, it might have been a motive video. That might have been Rontaro's motive video that he would have seen if Kaede hadn't killed him. I'm gonna assume that and hope that there's no more death! Morning after the 3rd class trial. After waking up at the Monokuma announcement, I headed to the dining hall as always. Everyone's dead. Okay, no, we're fine. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, good morning. Morning. Dark mood in the air of the dining hall. Yeah, I can't imagine why. That's to be expected, though, with what we've been through. Let's find some more labs. Hopefully Suichi's. I'd like to see... Who are we missing? Honestly, I'd like to see Kaido's just because it... You know, I like space. It'd be like an observatory or an astronomy or something like that. Good. Not a great way to go. I don't see how we could possibly stay enthusiastic. Kibo's would be interesting if it's not the computer. I do want to see Meg Turney's as well because, you know, I'm a huge nerd. So we have a lot of labs to potentially open up here, with 2 exceptions. What's wrong, bro? Not gonna eat? If you don't eat, Gonta will eat you instead, Suichi.
Huh?
Like me? Don't you mean my breakfast?
No.
Speaking of Gonta, where is he? I haven't seen him this morning. He's probably checking that damn rock. He's probably still sleeping. Atmosphere is heavy. Everyone's really taking a mental beating.
Hey!
You guys have no energy. Need to look alive. You're all still teenagers.
Huh?
Weirdly enthusiastic. Gonta and Rock. Name a more iconic duo.
Okay.
Nope, you got me. I can't. Good. Sigh.
Hey!
I don't mean you should sigh louder. Weird, I thought you'd be most depressed out of all of us. Of course I'm depressed. This is the most depressed I've been in all my 2 million years. 200 million years.
But
Being depressed, how about Himiko and Magic? That's a pretty iconic duo. Being depressed won't help those who died. Rest in peace, Tenko and Angie too. If I stay depressed, they won't be able to rest in peace either. It's a new sprite for you. So in order to make their deaths have meaning, I've decided to live my life with positivity. So anyway, please take care of the new me.
Come on, man.
Out of breath already? You're going full speed right out the gate. It's just like Himiko said. Those of us left need to look to our future and live for the sake of others. Let's cheer up and work hard. The game's just getting started. Maybe don't say it that way.
Huh?
Game.
oh,
Isn't that what we're talking about? But now there's less people. I might be the next victim. New positive Himiko. She's dying in this chapter or what? It seems like it.
wow.
That's how, what's her name? Hiyoko went. Suddenly I'm, being better and, like, trying to be mostly okay. And then she died immediately. Rather brutally, too. Got her throat slit. So exciting, but I definitely won't die. I guess it's the same for everyone else.
Always messing
Still
around.
saying crap like that all the time. Just then the door of the dining hall burst open. Hey, maybe just bring the rock with you. You've got the muscles for it. Colossal high school girl is on the other side of the wall, isn't she? Yeah, yes?
Oh,
Maybe not that serious. But going to went to the courtyard. Graffiti was more added. Yeah, more letters. Like, just bring the rock with you, man. Come on. This world is... This world is... mine? Office of... this world is mine, official marker. Alright, that's what it says. This world is mine, official marker.
Wait,
Weird that they would put that there, but, you know. What's this about the world? Does that mean some crazy stuff is going down? A weird way to lay claim on a world like that. It's probably just graffiti. We should ignore it. I don't think that's a good idea.
Wanna die?
Stop threatening me with that. It's just a habit of hers. My heart skips a beat every time. No one here takes credit for it, right? But now there's more added to it. It must have some meaning. No, seriously, none of us here wrote it. If it's a prank, you better speak up. Gonta stumbled onto the writing by coincidence. If it was a prank, then they would have done it more obvious spot, not in the grass. Something more depressing than unnoticed prank.
I see.
It's like a titty no one wants to fondle. I get what you're saying, but that's a weird analogy. Well, it could just be Gonta writing it since he was the first one to find it.
do that?
Gonta never make trouble for everyone. Gonta just graffitied up this rock to scare the others. What a weird sense of humor Gonta has. Yeah, this world is mine, official marker. Makes sense. I don't really get it, but maybe it's some kind of clue. Thanks for the report, Gonta. Gonta just glad to help.
Yeah.
Gonta want to help, even little. Tell Gonta if you need help with something. I'll let you know if I want you to punch somebody. No, you don't get to tell Gonta what to do anymore. Gonta learned lesson after insect meet and greet. Boring. So you gonna give us keys or what? My ears are burning. You guys talking about me again? You must love me. I'm getting dizzy from the face. When I concentrate real hard. Your face, it's always the same, isn't it? Never mind that. You guys are probably eager for it, right? My prize, that is. You guys can't live without a prize right now, right? That's why I thought, so I brought a prize.
Rising Shiner sign.
There's one of them. There's just one voice. What's an Earth sign? Oh my, forgetting your catchphrase is a little kiss of death for a mascot, you know? Because I'm a mascot, get it? That wasn't even a joke. There's no setup, no punchline, nothing. By the way, who's the pink stuffed pig and why is she talking to me?
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation.
Momotaro's head is busted. One solid whack should make him remember.
Damn.
Ouch! Where am I? Where's Kaoru?
Kaoru?
What? Your character's completely different now.
I don't get that reference.
Pops, my family, and you. Thank you for loving me.
That might be right.
Remember already.
Nope, alright, guess not.
Remains of a once powerful nation.
They're so freaking cute.
I could watch them forever. I've heard about enough of them. Hey, give us some loving too. I want my reward already. When'd you get so friendly with Monokuma? Prize this time. Just two of them, right? Or am I gonna get... Yeah? A brush and a stone?
The legendary Levy Stone, the priceless Octo Brush, and a card key, which just so happens to be the motive too.
Been one day. Motive?
Hey!
Did you say a motive? Yeah. As mysterious key cards, your next motive. Alright, well, let's ignore it, everyone. Classic carrot and stick approach. No one can work a carrot or stick like Dad. Screw your carrot and stick. Give me whips and chains all the way. I hear they excite you. Card key is a motive? What does that even mean? New area you can open with the card key. Is that what the real motive is? It's a secret. Why don't you use it if you're so curious?
Please wait.
No, we shouldn't if we want to prevent another murder from happening. I'll take that. Used his little body to his advantage, took the card from
No
Monokuma.
can do that.
That's Monokuma's motive. What if another murder happened? I wouldn't mind that at all, you know?
Because?
It's the killing game, and we're players, plain and simple. Why wouldn't the players play the game?
Don't screw around.
Quit screwing around and just give
No
it to us.
way.
No thanks. See ya. What a little turd.
That's enough.
Wait up! Kokichi ran out of the dining hall, pursued by Kaito. Running in the halls normally isn't allowed, but I suppose boys will be boys. Forgot to mention I've hidden another flashback light somewhere. Wonder what memories you'll uncover next. Happy hunting.
So long. Farewell.
Yeah?
Jesus. Let's go! I was wondering why they were still there. There they go.
Wait.
What should we do? Kokichi and Kaito are gone. Can't leave Kokichi alone with that card. Key motive. Aren't you curious about the flashback light too?
That's true.
Perhaps we should all search together and look for Kokichi as well. It's a good idea. Let's search for Kokichi while you focus on the search.
Logical.
Right now, we need your skills as Detective Suichi. Alright, in that case, let me hold on to that. I'll go look around. Suichi's growing up. He's become so reliable. And you're respectable. I'll let you pet me if you want. No, I'm good.
Actually,
Suichi gets that honor. Suichi is so amazing. Gonta want to be useful to everyone.
It's okay.
Time comes, we'll use your body as a meat shield. My girl. Alright, hope that time comes soon. Shouldn't hope that comes... No. Where to begin? Search for places for a mysterious item. Alright, well, one of them I think I can figure out pretty easily. Let's head on upstairs. I went the wrong way, because I'm a spaz. Upstairs we go. Ah. One place in particular leaps out as kind of obvious. Not quite so much another one, though. I wonder what that key card is for. And I guess there is always that door back near the freaking magic lab that Himiko's working out of. Alrighty. What have we here? Hanging scroll. I bet the brush is used on that. Alright. Not what I'd have drawn, but sure. It worked. A staircase. Seems you can get upstairs from here. Stairs! Sick Mario 64 reference. How many floors does this school have? Several. This seems a bit... how did you get... What the fuck? Where'd you come from?
hey.
This is a completely different feel from the 4th floor. That door over there is just plain suspicious. Could it be... Oh. Yeah, alright. Looks like the ultimate lab. I should check it out inside. Well, Meg Turney's on the potential chopping block. I like this room, though. This is a super cool room. Amazing. It's like an event venue. What does that say? Well, it shot by. I was gonna try and read it. Yep. Meg Turney is mortal now. Oh, that's the castle from the second game. Cool. That must mean it's the ultimate cosplayer's lab. Giant studio set. What do you think about this, Meg? Even with all the materials and tools, if it's me by myself, cosplay is fun to do with others. There's no point in doing it by myself.
Wanna try?
Suchi, wanna give it a try? Come on, try cosplaying with me. Yeah, sure, why not? I think, just plain fun to become fictional characters. Become a completely different person and feel like a part of a different world. Doesn't sound interesting? Don't you want to live in that fictional world? You're a little too into it for my taste, but I wouldn't mind cosplaying. I don't have the time or the money, though. I'm investigating right now. Let's do it later. Let me know when you feel up to it. I'll help you become your favorite character, whether it's from anime, manga, or game. However, even if you're just trying to figure it out, you gotta cosplay with love. Giant studio set seems interesting. Miko wanted. Interesting. A bunch of backdrops here. This is an incredible setup. Alright, well. So never coming back here again or what? Hell no. I got free time coming up, I assume. I'll burn one on her. Just to annoy you. Spend the other one on Maki, you know, so that I can hang out with Best Girl. But the point is I'm not hanging out with Kokichi. I probably can't anyway. He's, like, avoiding people with his motive card and everything. Hey, what's up?
Weirdo.
There's an angel statue and demon statue next to the stairs. Chapels usually have these. Yeah. Place makes us feel like there's no god, but then there's this. Is it coincidence or Monokuma's sense of humor? Alright. The Ultimate Lab. Whose lab is it? Well, it looks like a ping pong paddle, so obviously it's the ultimate table tennis player. Ryoma got 2 labs? That's crazy. Suichi's mortal now. Get hype! Is this...
That's true.
Looks like it's your research lab. Is that right? Well, let's see. I get a bad feeling from this place. A bad feeling. So the murder's gonna happen here, and I'm gonna look guilty, huh? Cool. Nice. What do you mean, bad feeling?
I knew it.
What do you mean by the how'd you know? Just look at it, you idiot. This place doesn't match you at all. I think this lab is too good for someone like you. Got him. First, I need a cloak and a deer stalker.
I don't understand.
What? The clothes wouldn't even look good on you. Wouldn't suit you at all, so don't even try it. I like the portraits back here. Yeah, this is a dope lab, honestly. This is cozy. Anything worth checking out? Bookshelves, eh? Bottles line the shelves behind the glass door. These looks like poison. You think so too, huh? There's no way that can be a normal medicine in the Ultimate Detective's lab. She opened the cabinet's glass door and peered inside. Yeah, I know some of these. These are definitely poison. Just try and dispose of them. Don't want anyone to accidentally... If we got rid of them, Monokuma would replace them. So it's useless doing that. It will only be a temporary solution. Temporary solution. She wants to make sure no one will ever use them. I'm surprised they have so many in here. There's poisons for instantaneous death, as well as ones that can inflict various symptoms. Depending on how you use them, you can set up different gimmicks. Doesn't feel like an Ultimate Detective's lab, more like a criminal's lab. That's a fine line when it comes to knowing everything about crimes. I suppose it's right. There's a fine line between criminal and detective. And the bookshelf then, suspicious, Suichi. Bunch of files lined up. Looks like there's about 50 of them. What are these files for? No, 50, not 4. Those numbers are completely different, you idiot. Picked up one at random and flipped through it. It contained the photographs of murder scenes and the tricks the culprit used. What is this? Hardly looked through the other files and found they were all similar. It's a file containing all the tricks used for murder. Just like Kyo and his sword, someone's gonna get poisoned. It will definitely be Suichi's fault because of his lab foolproof. I really was hoping it wasn't Kyo, just so you would be proven wrong.
That's... well...
This incident really happened? Can't be sure. There are pictures of the scene. All of these cases seem feasible. So make good guideline for anyone who wants to commit murder.
I'm kidding.
I doubt anyone's stupid enough to use a file that's accessible to everyone. Maki picked up a file at random and started flipping through it. This file doesn't have any photographs. It's all just illustrations. Illustrations? And pull them out. Newer files have photographs, but the older ones have illustrations. But why? The old ones are just fictional. Are they? First 2 files have illustrations, but the others have photographs. Is there a reason for that? They're from a time when photographs weren't readily available? I've investigated all the places that concern me. Maki and Suichi's labs are like gold mines for plotting murders. Yeah, you're not wrong. And yet, the only one that's really been used so far is Himiko's for some reason. I guess Ryoma's too, but not as much. Well, alright, Angie's and... really all the ones you wouldn't think would be murder. Kyo, Angie, Ryoma, Himiko. That's about it. Everything here has to do with death. Well, that's your job as detective, especially in this killing game. Yeah, I know. Only time I can use my detective talent is after someone dies. A detective can't save anyone, I'm only useful after it's too late. Why are you so upset all of a sudden? You'd kill me just for that? Now I understand why Makiro would say that. Your face looks pretty gloomy. Where you been? And get out of my room.
Kaito.
You're just jealous because now we have rooms and you don't. Go cry in a corner. Not one of mine, though. The face as gloomy as that, I can't believe you're on my side.
Keep your chin up.
Be more proud of yourself, Suichi. Everything you've done up till now is amazing.
Okay,
Thanks.
true.
That's why you should be careful. What do you mean?
You don't know?
Because of how well you did in the class trials, future culprits have their eyes on you. Next culprit might come after you. After me.
Don't worry about it.
Don't need to worry about it. I won't let anyone mess with my sidekick.
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna protect you both. It's a hero's job to protect his sidekicks.
Don't understand.
What if I end up as a future culprit?
Huh?
Are you stupid? That's impossible. How can you believe people so
I
easily?
believe in you.
Didn't I tell you before? I believe in people I want to believe in. Didn't Monokuma say if you die of natural causes, there's no trial? So, like, if Kaito actually dies from whatever it is that's making him cough up blood, there at least won't be a trial. If they betray me, it just means I made bad calls in believing them. Of course, you're one of the people I want to believe in, Makiro.
By the way,
Why are you here? Did you finish playing tag with Kokichi? Lost track of him. Can't find that guy anywhere. Couldn't find him. He still has the motive card key. Yeah, you should still have it. There's a chance Kokichi could have used the card and gone somewhere. He ended up getting away, but look what I found. A flashback light. That's lucky. You found one. I'm worried about Kokichi, but I think we should deal with this first. Let's all gather in the dining hall. Wait a minute. There are other places I want to check. Can we meet up with you later? Oh yeah, go on ahead. Not gonna check out this place. I'll let Suichi handle it. You've got this. Sure. Once you're done, come to the dining hall. Alright, so where the fuck do I use this dumb thing? Didn't even complain. Seriously, are his sidekick now. I'm surprised Maki's lab or any item from there hasn't been used for murdering someone yet. Like, the place is literally designed for killing. Well, she said the sickle was from her lab, right? So, I mean, there is that. Alright, let's see where people are... Sorry, let's see where people are hanging out. So, everyone's hanging out down at the front entrance. Alright, I'll go there. I'll swing around to that side first. I can't warp. Maybe I can't warp out of here. Front entrance it is. Maybe now I can warp. Yeah, the sickle was. Yeah, Maki mentioned he got the sickle from her lab. Can't warp to any of these places. That's just... Okay, I can warp here for some reason. Well, I mean, that's close enough. Save me some walking time. Let's suppose this door is magically open. Yeah, no, it's not. Alright, then. Out we go. Was it? Don't remember, but it probably was. Yeah. It was only like 1 or 2 lines of dialogue, but she mentioned that the sickle was from her lab, and it's a good murder weapon because you can conceal it beneath your clothes, and you could throw it and it doesn't lose lethality. Even though I said it does, because what if I just get hit in the head with the handle? Even less green than last time. There's still maintenance going on.
Hey!
Let's deal with this place. What kind of facility was it before? Are they renovating the old facility? Perhaps constructing a new building? At the start, Monokuma said they were supposed to be using facilities for us. It's an obvious lie. The plush bear is stuffed with lies and shit. Hard to imagine they built this entire facility just for us. I also think Monokuma's lying. He's an exceptionally deceitful being. He's a robot, isn't he? Suichi, have you been a robophobe this whole time? No. That's not what I meant. But I mean, he is a robot. They all ditched me because I'm a robophobe. Well, I mean, I don't like most of them, so that's fine. Where the hell... If I were something that I need to use a stone for... Have we been to... That's, I mean, there are... And we got people down here. There's Himiko. We got plenty of people. There's Gonta hanging out. Got plenty of people down here. Anything over here? No, not really. If I were a lattice stone, or whatever the fuck this thing is, where would I go? Backside of the school, maybe? Nothing's really popped out over there. It's the dorms. Anything over here? There's the gym and whatnot, but what is this? Nope, okay, I can't go there. Okay. Backyard. Speak with Miu or Kibo, they'll give you a hint. Okay, cool. Whee! Zoom, zoom, zoom. Good land speed record in this game. He's no Doom guy, but, you know. Also, Rise of the Triad. That is a fucking... If you pick the character who can move the fastest, it is unplayably fast. What you know there, Kibo? Haven't come across Kokichi at all. I wonder where he could have gone. He's not in the courtyard. Is he inside? Apparently Kokichi's quite good at hide and seek. If he's serious about hiding, he may prove quite troublesome.
What is it?
Why do you look surprised? It's
How
nothing.
about this?
Please tell me, you don't need to hesitate. We're friends. Well, I just thought perhaps a robot could find a human.
That's robophobia.
You're not even trying to hide your robophobia. Really? Anyway, that black object over there is suspicious. The one with the red border. Oh. Yeah, no, I would have never seen this. Yeah, what the hell? Just thought that was like, I don't know, a marker for a path or some shit. Never in 1,000 years would have occurred to me that that was something I could interact with. I mean, that just seemed lazy. The others at least sprung from the ground. Building just combined. What'd you do to my lab? It's going in super deep. Yeah, let's not comment on that, shall we? Alright, so this is either the astronomers or Kibo's. It'd be very funny if it was Kibo and he has to work like right above her. It could be Kokichi's actually, now that I'm looking at it. A maintenance room, parts for a robot, machine parts everywhere. This is Kibo's lab. What you think there, Kibo? It said robot when you entered. That would do it. Whose lab is this? Isn't it yours?
No way.
I don't want this. I don't like this sort of sci-fi technology. Can we leave now?
All right?
Imagine a lot of things in here would really help you out. You should take a look. I don't want to be assisted by sci-fi technology. We shouldn't rely on the power of sci-fi for anything. Wouldn't that include you?
Right.
I prefer more Japanese themes since I like the food the most.
Unfortunately.
Even though I can only stare at it. How could you prefer the food? It's aesthetically pleasing. At the very least, I'd like some kimonos in my lab with a porch and wind chimes.
Okay.
That would be nice. Doesn't seem like Kibo's gonna use this lab. He's free to do as he pleases. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, finished investigating. Kaito should be waiting in the dining hall. I'll gather there with everybody. Alright, well, Kibo's rather uneventful lab. Just sort of combined with Miyu's. Are you going to use your lab, Suichi, for poisoning? Probably not.
All right.
Looks like everyone's here. Let's get started. What about Kokichi? Forget him. It's his fault for messing around. I guess he must be a real pro at hide and seek.
With my magic.
Magically looked all over the school, but he was nowhere to be found. Magically. Doesn't want to be assisted by sci-fi. Is sci-fi. Identity crisis is a real thing.
Hey,
Might have used a motive's keycard in a place we're unaware of. I think it was a real motive is being kept. Either way, it's worrisome. Next time I see him, I just gotta catch him and ask. Anyway, let's try this flashback play. I'm uneasy about these. Are they really okay to use? If we don't use them, our memories will never come back.
Right.
So we have got no choice but to use it. The memory will get us from this is our only clue.
Seriously?
I agree with fish dicks over there. Could literally be referring to anybody.
What did you say?
Who are you calling a chunk of breaded fish? Someone who looks like canned tuna. You make pretty good at comebacks. The South Park joke. I see.
Yeah.
Who calling a wad of shredded fish?
What was that?
Wait, Kokichi? I knew you'd find us here, but only because it's you.
got me.
Thanks for the compliment. Why are all my merry friends gathered here?
Is that all right?
First things first, what'd you do with that card key? Worried about that. Relax. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the card key. Couldn't. Yeah, I had no idea what to do, so I just gave up.
But
You don't seem too disappointed about not being able to use it. I am disappointed. I wanted to use that. I smell another lie.
Cut it out.
Whatever. Talking to him's a waste of time.
You know.
Got more important things to do. Oh yeah, flashback light. Let me see that. Guy doesn't have the balls to turn the switch. Immediately just blasts him in the face with it. Egged on by Kokichi, Kaito thumbed the switch hard. Once again, the world warped. I wonder what the one that was smashed was. You'd think I'd be used to this. Alright, let's see it. Scenes flew by inside my consciousness, and what it all means, all at once, I remembered. Humanity something. The meteorites! What happened with the meteorites? The world will never know, thanks to Atua. I think it was thanks to Angie, actually. Remember TV news, internet, they're all talking nonstop about the meteorites. There's a bunch of damage where I live. People said it was only a matter of time. Researchers said that too. Similar meteorite impacts happened millions of years ago. All living organisms on Earth were annihilated. There's a bunch of weird groups that started to show up on the streets. So...
Meteorites got worse. More people started saying it was the end of the world.
Okay, but we're alive, so it wasn't, right?
Don't I hear that too? Unless someone does something, world will end.
Build a giant umbrella. No point pondering on that. The flashlight isn't coming back. Okay, fair enough. People are always hiding out in the flyers in the street corners.
I saw flyers all over the city, too.
The world is going to
They said
end!
mankind deserves damnation.
I don't think people would pass out flyers in this situation. You know, just, that doesn't seem believable, per se. Excuse me, I know the world is ending. Take a look at my flyer on why the world is ending. No. What? Mankind deserves damnation. I remember seeing those posters, but...
Hold on!
And the meteorites, what ended up happening with the meteorites? We haven't seen any since we got here. Maybe they died down.
What?
Got to use liberal arts degree for something. Or gotta use that liberal arts degree for something. I mean, it's not like, you know, anyone else is stopping the end of the world, so... What happened to that plan? The one to save the world from the meteorites. Alright, I just remembered that. It was called the Gopher Project. As in, we're gonna send somebody to go for some coffee. It was a plan all the countries of the world came up with to save humanity. I remember that too, but Gopher Project, didn't it fail? Is that true? That's what I heard, but I can't remember why. I can't remember anything past that.
Okay.
I can't either. I don't remember anything about Gopher. Mankind deserves damnation. You? Mankind deserves damnation. Fuck that. We're already damned here. Being stuck here with you losers is the worst hell there is. Alright, that was rude. The you losers part wasn't necessary. Shut up, I'm tired of this. Let us out. Let us out. Don't leave us in here. Pull us out. She seems really upset.
What happened?
Mew, calm down. It's okay. Gonto will protect you. In the end, the flashback light didn't help. It didn't connect the other memories. Oh, shit! It's 7-9. 7-9, you didn't tell me you had, like, literally 79,279 of you specifically made to chase after Shuichi. That seems extreme, if you ask me. The joint funeral. That was weird. Meteorites, the cult organization, the Gopher Project. How are they all connected? How do they relate to the Ultimate Academy? And what happened with all those meteorites? Did they just stop?
Shuichi!
It'll be okay, Shuichi, just a little more.
See?
My 7,278 older siblings. 79,278 older siblings. It's a lot of siblings. Also very presumptuous that there's a 0 in front of that, even for you, suggesting there's going to be a lot more on the way. At least like 21,000 and some change. Everything will start to connect after remember one more thing. One more thing. What is Kokichi? I don't think I'd be surprised by the outcome of this. Like, what if we're all dead and this was the afterlife? I called that like streams ago. Quit saying stupid crap like that. It's not stupid. Meteorites can happen. Anything else can happen too. Yes, I have younger siblings too. Come on, you're an astronaut, aren't you? Space is full of mysteries that we can't even fathom. That's why if meteorites really did fall on us, anything could have happened. A mysterious virus could have spread, some weird technology, an unknown substance brought to Earth that could have bent time and space. That's sci-fi. I thought our theme was magic. It's pretty much always been sci-fi. That's just your theme, Himiko. That's stupid. That's like setting for some third-rate anime or game. Think I'm making it up? But then how do you explain the flashback lights, Exiles, even Monokuma? We may be used to it by now, but that kind of stuff goes against common sense, you know? Which means it wouldn't be too far-fetched if any of the things I mentioned actually happened. First of all, I'm the only one here who gets to talk about space. Gatekeeping.
What did I do?
Just hurry up so I can get out of here. Stop, you shouldn't think like that about getting out of here. Everyone seems very tired. We should probably dispense for the time being. I have finally learned to read the air. Nice job, robot. I'm learning every day.
Hey!
Why you should mention that, Kaito. Before we go, Guns put manhole cover back how it was.
Cause Gonta, gentlemen.
If we want to challenge Underground again, this time Gonta definitely.
so dumb.
No one's dumb enough to challenge that dump again. Don't look down on hard work. You've really changed. That's what I'd like to say, but working hard and escaping from there is pointless. No matter how much you've changed, of course you'd think that. Can't keep going like this. We need to find a way out. I need to solve all the mysteries. After our conversation, we return to our rooms. Free time, Maki or Riot. Alright.
It's no use.
It's no use! What's going on here? I can't give up. I need to keep my promise to Kaede and find the truth. What's happening to us? Why are we forced to play this killing game? I've still got some time. I can't stay still for now. Game Tech, Maki best character. It's true. Suichi, shut up and look for Maki. Alright, where is she? Be right here. She's not on this map. So... Oh. Well, she's near my lab. What are you hanging out at my lab for? I'm not complaining, but, you know.
Hey.
What up, Gamma Tech? Good seeing you again. I do think once we find everything, it will all connect. I don't want to agree with Kokichi, but it certainly feels that way. Now let's hang out with Maki.
What do you mean?
What's your opinion as a detective? Do you think our scattered memories will make sense? Hell no. If that last trial was anything to go by, nothing's gonna make sense. Spend some time with Maki discussing our memories. Maki and I grew a little closer. Alright, fuck, I didn't use the Monokuma coins. Shit! Alright, so what can I give her? She likes sweaters, right? And, coats? More tea? Do I have more tea? I know she likes fudge. That's what you gave her last time. I don't have fudge, though. I have a black belt. Oh, but something good might happen if I keep it. I also have a sword. I have ice cream. What is this? I have 2 of it. Milk puzzle. What the fuck? Astronaut selection exam. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. I do have boba tea. She seemed to be alright with that. Could give her the sugar. Careful not to consume too much of it. Give her some candy cigarettes, or... I have caramel. Is she a fan of caramel? I also have rock hard ice cream. Never melts. Ordinary spoons can't penetrate it. I might just play it safe and give her the tea. I'll play it safe and give her the tea.
Got a minute?
I didn't think I would get something like this from you, but I have nothing to give in return. Is that okay with you?
Hey!
Maki, I noticed all those weapons in your lab. Do you know how to use them all? Did I upset her again?
Sorry.
Did I ask something
So
wrong?
what?
Not really, I just think it's strange you keep asking me irrelevant questions. Yes, totally okay, Maki. Depending on the situation, my weapons change, but I know how to use all of them. Is that right? I imagine stealthy weapons when I think assassination. I use those too, but I mostly have knives, also poison, sniper rifles, jiu-jitsu, bombs. Bombs for assassination? There's a great joke in Mass Effect 2. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know it instantly. There's a character in that game who's an assassin, and you can find in a DLC his like private emails and journal that he keeps, and he has methods of assassination for all the other alien races. And for Krogans, like the big hulking tough dudes, it's like method 1. Punch to the neck to stun them, slide under the legs, get them in the crotch while they're bent over, leap up, smack both their ears at the same time, while they're stunned, go in for the neck breaker once they've dropped to their knees. Method 2, bomb. Krogans are not to be fucked with, so alternate method, just blow them up, use a bomb. It's easier, less dangerous for my personal health.
Okay.
It was a great joke. I love that joke. A morning kill has to be flashy. I turned a 5-story building into a 4-story one before. Control an explosion to destroy just one floor? Yeah, just destroy the top. How frightening. No wonder she's the ultimate assassin. It's rare to be that flashy, though. Normally disposing one target is enough. What kind of people have you assassinated? What do you mean? I know assassinations from movies and stuff, so it's probably disappoint you, but I don't kill only bad people.
Because
I kill anyone who on my orders list. Doesn't matter who the person is. Suppose that's the way it is. I've also had to dispose of people who I knew well. Like who? Friends from school. Why? Why would you have to do that? A daughter of a Yakuza leader, she was a child of a mistress with no ties to the gang. Father loved her very much, which is why she was seen as dangerous. Yakuza's elite society to have her removed in case rival groups ever used her. But she didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I did as ordered. I suppose. I suppose you had to.
True.
Yeah, that's when I realized this would be my life now. Heard them calling it an act of God. I don't believe in that, and I don't intend to blame it on anyone else.
Well,
I may think it's unreasonable to kill someone on account of other people, but everyone does what they can to live. You, me, everyone I've murdered. I kill, but I also can be killed. That's all. Cold and indifferent Maki has been overwhelmed by words. I've never seen that happen before. Couldn't think of anything to say. So I just fucking vibed at her for a while. I gotta spend these Monokuma coins. Staggering from the weight of Maki's story, I return to my room. Bedtime already? You also poisoned?
This is an announcement.
They bond over their poisoning.
It is now 10 p.m.
Nighttime started, staying up late's bad for your skin, maybe bastard show to get. Okay.
Make the dream come true. Hey.
Right. Ahem.
I want.
Alright, that was upsetting. What was that?
Well,
No point worrying about the Monokuma. It's time for training. Sure. Feel like I haven't done it in a long time. Alright, to the courtyard. I found 2 Monokumas. I'm very thorough. Hey, Goten, what's up? Bye. What up, friends?
Shuichi!
Gonta, don't do any nighttime murdering now. Ah, good, you're here. It's been so long since the 3 of us have done this. It's because Kaito was scared of ghosts. I wasn't scared. Don't make me think about him. When I first met Maki and Kaito, I never could have imagined hanging out like this. First off, 100 sit-ups. Guys better get pumped. Do leg lifts instead. They're better. Crunches, even. 3 of us lined up in the grass and started our routine.
1, 25,
Yeah.
26,
Yeah, just
27.
skip to the real contender here.
Maki, you're way too fast.
When you really think about it, the universe is impossibly vast.
Hey, less talking, more working. What about your sit-ups? Kaito?
I do appreciate that Maki's on a faster animation than Shuichi. Kaito stood up, his body hesitant. Sorry, gotta use the bathroom. Kaito slowly began walking towards the school building. Wonder what's wrong. He's not in much of a hurrying mood for needing to use the bathroom. You want me to go check on him? I just finished my 100 sit-ups. Already?
But...
maybe you shouldn't go. It's the boys' bathroom. That not occur to you?
Sorry.
Right, of course.
By the
Give
way,
Kaito some credit. The man is dying. That seems like a good time to ask, but did you like Kaede?
Weirdo.
Well, I assumed you didn't, because that would be weird. What do you mean weird?
Don't understand.
Someone like you just met, especially in a situation like this. She did hold my hand that one time. Which means, according to that one guy in Yakuza Like a Dragon, we're basically engaged, right? Tell me, under what circumstances is someone not weird? Excuse me? I don't know, I don't really understand what that is. Forget I asked. Forget what you asked, why'd you bring it up?
Like I'd know.
No reason, I was only curious. No reason. You're being cruel, you asked me a personal question that act like you don't care. Are you guys making out while I was gone? I wish. Tell Maki about the one time Kaede held your hand. Basically married, like I said. Perfect timing as always, Kaito. What's wrong? Why'd you leave all of a sudden? I drank too much water before training. Emptied myself out, I'm good.
Let's go!
Let's continue where I left off. Get pumped this time for sure. Continue, I don't recall you doing even 1. So from the beginning, of course you guys are gonna restart with me. I already finished doing my 100. Don't be so cold, no road is long with good company, right? I don't think the phrase applies to this. Honestly, it would. Working out is always better as a group.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness.
Still not working out.
Fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about.
Solid.
Because, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
In the end, Kaito convinced us to do all of our sit-ups, but Kaito and I had to give up and only Maki was able to finish. I'm so tired. Lots happened, so bothering me. That flashback light, all those meteorites, the Gopher Project, the mysterious cult organization. Are they connected to the Ultimate Hunt or the funeral or the killing game? Those answers might save us. No matter how hard I try to solve it, it's all a mystery. Thinking about it, everything I saw, I had fallen asleep before I knew it. Alright, references. Let's do this. What do we got? Okay, I know this one. It's that movie with the British guy, and they hold his eyes open. Oh, what's his name? He's one of those he'll do anything actors. He's got the white hair. I think he was Malcolm McDowell. Yeah, Milk Money, obviously. Classic Malcolm McDowell movie. It's how many mochi each player gets in red bean soup after they eat after the game. It's too much work for the guy making the soup to check each player after the game. It's much easier to check during the game when the number's on their uniforms. That way they can just prepare the red bean soup during the game. The red bean soup will be ready to eat as soon as the game is over. Players want a different number of mochi, they can just trade jerseys with each other. You know, after the game, players will sometimes trade jerseys, so they exchange numbers of mochi they can eat during the game. Oh, for baseball jerseys, the number is how many pieces of meat they get in their curry. I don't believe you. For volleyball, it's how many pieces of sliced pork they get in their ramen. As you can see, jersey numbers vary greatly depending on the sport. This has been a Random Trivia Corner brought to you by Monokuma. Shout out to anyone who got my Milk Money reference with Malcolm McDowell. That was a terrible movie. Tank Girl probably would have been a better reference. Because people at least saw that. How long can you keep crying? This guy's all over the map. Now busy I am with band practice, arcade games, and pachinko. Now give me some money.
Stop it!
Please don't kick me in the tummy. You can hit me in the face all you want, though. Leave money on the dresser and get out of here. You don't like this before. It used to be so nice. Forgotten all about the past. Did you forget that I'm forgetful? Hurry up.
Stop it!
Not the tummy. Why is the face okay, though? What happened to them overnight?
Well,
Suppose it doesn't really matter. I should head to the dining hall. Right. Well, they're as weird as ever. Honestly, Moddedam helped at least keep the peace with them. They used to be the normal ones. Breakfast, please. Karumi's dead. Hate to be that guy, 7-9, but Karumi is dead. Karumi, no. I agree, Karumi, no. So there's the dining hall. I heard a loud voice.
Please.
But we gotta do it. If not now,
That's
then when?
impossible.
Like I said, it's reckless. There's 2 exiles. Gone to know that, but watching friends disappear, seeing everyone get weaker, got to know can take this anymore. That's why gone to fight Monokuma.
Ah.
Suichi, good timing. Talk some sense into him. Gone to saying a bunch of reckless stuff and he won't listen.
Gonta wanna help
Got to
everyone.
know it's reckless, but only way to save everybody. Waiting around doing nothing just make more victims.
Please.
That's why Gonta risk his life. Real gentlemen would risk life.
Gonta, do his best.
Gonta give up life to save everybody.
Come on, man.
Gonta, I get how you feel, but don't you think you're getting ahead of yourself?
Wait.
Gonta's reckless because he didn't talk to him last night. Ah, naturally. It's reckless to fight against them barehanded. Like, meaningless. You shouldn't do that.
Well, you know.
Even if you did, it wouldn't stop the killing game.
Huh?
Why not? Actually, why would you even want to stop the killing game? It's just starting to get fun. Be a waste to stop now.
Right.
Guys are all whack jobs. Something wrong with your heads?
Shut up!
What's wrong with your head?
Ah.
Oh, don't tell me you guys aren't confident enough to win the game.
You're so dumb.
It's really that much of a weenie, then you might actually lose. But in my case, I'm full of confidence. I'll win this game no matter what. Win the game.
What is it?
You planning on becoming the next Blackened, then? Next Blackened? Yeah, sure, if it would help me win, I'd do it.
No.
Are you serious? Of course I am. Games are only fun when you play them seriously.
How exciting!
Let's enjoy this more. It's not often you get to play a killing game, you know? So who's gonna be the next victim? Games can't continue until there's another victim, so someone start killing already. If you don't, I'll kill someone instead, just like I promised. Got it.
Enough!
That's enough. Kaito shot at Koichi like a bullet, and... Bam! Oh, damn. Someone finally punched him.
What the hell's gotten into you?
Kokichi, I'm currently immortal. Checkmate, atheists.
You were messed up to begin with, but this is a whole nother level of weird. If you keep acting like this, I'm gonna knock your senses back into you.
You already hit him.
Kaito, please stop. There is never a good reason to commit violence.
Sure there is. Bored.
Even minor aggressions can lead to atrocities such as murder.
Kibo got through to him. Kaito dropped his clenched fist. Fine, I'll stop for now. But Kokichi, I hope the whole stupid speech of yours was a lie.
Maybe.
Gonta have to do it. If friends are gonna fight like this, maybe Gonta fight Monokuma. You can't. Please don't do anything reckless. That's right, there's no need to be reckless.
Huh?
Miu. The only thing you should be reckless of is that tree trunk dick of yours. That's what you would have said, but what's with the uncharacteristic concern? Serious, there's no reason for Gon to do something so reckless. She's just filling in for Miu while she's being, you know, not Miu. I'm Miu Aruma, the gorgeous girl genius. Will save you all. Save us all. Got it, just wait a little longer. I'll bring you to a world where Killing Game doesn't exist. A world where the Killing Game doesn't exist. Just have to wait and see. I'll keep my plan a secret. I love being a tease. Gross. Got a bad feeling about this. That caught me off guard.
Okay.
It did seem odd. After eating breakfast in that awkward atmosphere, we went back to our rooms. Alright, well, that was haunting. What about me? My friends die, all I can do. Has to be something more I can do. Let's go spend these Monokuma coins, actually. I'll show Himiko your tree trunk dick. She wasn't talking to me. She couldn't have been talking to me. She used the words tree trunk and dick in the same sentence. Anyway, scooting along to the Monokuma store. I miss the supermarket. It didn't have giraffes. It made sense. Alright. Bubble Bomb Gum. Okay. Gum. Pocket tissues. Alright. Machine appears to be on the fritz. A little bit. The autumn-colored scarf. And also a cosmic blanket. What is up with the machine? Robot oil. But also a fun book of animals. A tentacle machine. Gee. Seems like something Mia would be into. Robot oil. Could be for anyone. I think it's Rontaro. He seems like the guy who'd be interested in robot oil. Now then, let's see. Map it is. Okay, and where are you? There you are. In the library? Why not your lab? Ridiculous. There we go.
Right?
I told you I was. Wonder if Gonz is okay. Should I hang out with Meg Turney? Sure.
Why?
Wonder why Gonz was worried about everyone being useful. Now I think about it, it's way less useful. Oh, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Now I'm depressed. Spent time cheering up Meg Turney. Meg Turney and I grew a little bit closer. I will give her a present. Why is she still alive? It is weird that she is still alive. No offense to her. Have this, what's a scarf for? Used by men, women, and robots. Very trendy and fashionable. Okay. She might like this coat. Moving around is near impossible. Maybe. Maybe not. She likes anime and cosplay and maybe origami. I don't know. And robots. Non-robophobic scarf. It's true. She might like this. What's the description on this bad boy? An extreme handy reacher grabber. Once you use it, you can't live without it. When picked up, brainwaves, ears wiggle. Surely that would be something a cosplayer likes, right?
Huh?
Something like this here. Are you sure I can have it? Thanks. It was plain to see I was stressed, but this helped calm me down. You're weird. Okay, good enough. Weird how so? Want to hang out with plain old me when everyone else is so flashy? Make sure you keep calling yourself plain, but I don't really think you are. I'm plain, I know it. You don't have to worry about being polite. I'm not trying to be polite. Most people are surprised when they finally notice me. They're like, whoa, where'd this girl with glasses come from? How is she still alive? I wonder why glasses are always associated with playing characters. When you think about it, quiet and smart kids, picture them with glasses. Bunch of athletic kids with glasses, though, like in sports anime. Characters with glasses are never allowed to take them off. Not even once. It's just like glasses are their underwear. You have definitely never heard that before. Why are we talking about glasses again? You started it. We were talking about how plain I am. Yeah. I'll tell you just how plain I am. When I go into a crowded store, nobody notices I'm there. When I want to check out, I need to try really hard to get the clerk's attention. That's not so bad. That's normal in crowded stores. It happens to me. I go to theme parks with friends. I'm so plain they lose sight of me. It's not your fault. They get hectic.
It's plain to see.
I always have a sewing kit and 2 plain white handkerchiefs on me. Consider that plain? I think that's a good thing to be prepared. Why is she making that face? Like she's bothered by something. Just letting you know, but my list of plainness doesn't end there. Once you heard the rest, you'll think, oh man, she's so plain. Why is she being insistent? When a teacher's talking to me, taking attendance, they'll skip me. So I have to make sure I get counted or I get marked as absent. Doesn't that suck? Whenever people are splitting into teams, I get picked last because I'm plain. When I go into town on my day off, I get stuck behind people in the street who don't notice me because I'm plain. I go to a store and now the clerk's trying to help me because I'm plain. Because I'm plain is quickly becoming a catchphrase. It's not just handkerchiefs. My underwear's white too because I'm plain. Underwear? Even though I'm on a train without a ticket, nobody notices because I'm plain. I can get to the movie theaters without a ticket because I'm plain. That's illegal. Just kidding. I bet I could do it, though. I'm so plain, I don't have much of a presence. That's why I'm an international spy. Leave any other cops to me. A spy? That was a joke. I didn't think you'd fall for that one. Or just pretend to. Are you more of a jokester than I thought? It's not quite that. There could really be a spy among the Ultimates here, after all. Be careful with cults and con artists. I'm worried you'll get taken in. You're one to talk. Looks like she's having fun, so I guess it's alright. Well, there you go. She's having fun. McTurney and I parted ways and I returned to my room. Still some time left. Free time. Alright. Who to hang out with? I haven't hung out with Kibo much. And I've got a bunch of stuff for him, so... There we go. I'll go hang out with Kibo. Is a criminal confirmed? That would probably make you like her more, honestly. Looking for Kibo, bye. See you, Maki. Just randomly hanging out with Kibo today. I said you didn't like your lab there, champ.
That's robophobic.
Everyone else seems to have been given an appropriate lab. How come my lab has a sci-fi theme? It's probably more robophobia. Yeah, alright, let's hang out. You seem rather unperturbed by this. You are very insensitive at times. I am. I spent some time with Kibo. Kibo and I grew closer. Should I give him a present? Sure. You know what? Yes, you can have this non-robophobic scarf.
This is...
Quite a fascinating item. Are you sure I can have it? I should give you something in return, but I have nothing to give. I'm sorry. Since you've come to speak to me, I can only assume you've taken some sort of interest in me. You're a robot, after all. Curiosity is a very useful human quality. Very well, I shall humor you. Feels though he's being talked down to me a little. I will explain my functions. As a robot, I'm somewhat extraordinary compared to you. I remember you saying something about having the strength of an old person. True, but considering tragedy that occurred during trial production, that logical design choice. Your lab is sci-fi themed because you are a sci-fi themed lad. Wow, that makes sense. First, my visual acuity. I have 2013 vision. Impressive, though. I mean, that's pretty normal, isn't it? What are you talking about? Over 50% of high school students have less than 20/20 vision. No matter what, my visual acuity will always be 2013. If it's gotten any worse, I suppose that could count as a malfunction. Next function will definitely surprise you. Raise your hand. Now, what?
Please.
Why don't you put your hand in front of my mouth? Like this? What the hell is this? Lukewarm breeze grazed across my hand. Maybe not breath.
How about this?
In addition to my warm breath also functions as a dryer. I see.
Please wait.
You can't be surprised just yet, okay? Case in point, my hand can turn to a multi-tool. With both hands, I have 28 tools at my disposal. Well, that's pretty good. What chapter is this? Chapter 4. No crime has happened yet. So less than 5 gyro. My fingers detect wafting aromas and even distinguish between different scents. Chapter 4. Daily life. By the way, cool hanging out. I also have a music player for when I'm bored. I can even play tapes and records. I'm still thinking about your weird breath. I don't know about your other functions. Don't be surprised, I am the ultimate robot after all. Amazing.
Well,
Humor
of
him.
course.
I'm Professor Idabashi's masterpiece after all. Oh, gonna get wild. V3 is sick. Yep. Avoid spoilers, but boy, case 3, trial 3, whatever you want to call it. That was a mindfuck. I was not ready for that. It was all over the map. The professor's technology has given me the function to support life of comfort. Life of comfort, that makes sense. However, my greatest attribute is actually not a function at all. It's your damn impressive hair.
That's...
You can't tell what it
How about
is?
this?
My compact, lightweight design that makes my various functions possible. That's truly what drives Professor Idabayashi's technological revolution. Well, now do you understand just how amazing I am? I don't know how to respond to his boasting. Maybe something like Miyu would appreciate his mechanics. Alright. Obviously Kyo, because it was his sword. Can't question my logic. You're right, it was Kyo. But the sword didn't have anything to do with it. Also, shit already got wild. It's chapter 4 already. It's true. Shit's been getting wild for 3 games, man. Alright, nighttime. Will I get another day of free time, or is murder around the corner? Well, alright, she's gone.
This is an announcement.
What is this place? Ah, what time is it? I forgot. Have I been alone? I forgot. Ah, I can't remember. I used to have somebody important to me.
Monotaro.
He's helpless without me. Poor Monotaro. Alright, time to go to training. Ah, yes, the old training. You know, it's not good to train every day, right? Like, you need a break day. Train, like, you know, the majority of the week there. I wouldn't expect, you know, a detective and an astronaut to know that, though. Maybe an assassin. What's wrong? Do you have to go to the bathroom again?
Nope.
He's been like this because of what happened. What happened? You not feeling well? Ah, my stomach hurts. Hey, for today's training, instead of exercise, how about 3 of us just talk?
What?
About what?
Idiot.
Nobody decides what they talk about before they start talking. False. Polar bears. They're big. Alright, that's the end of that conversation. Don't train on trial day. That's true. We never do. Let's go find somewhere to sit. Kaido picked a random spot in the courtyard and we all sat down. Like a bunch of friends. Oh, look at us all being friends.
So what are we gonna talk about?
Didn't you just say we didn't have to decide that?
Fucking moron.
Come on, man. That was just a joke. Right. Then
Every time I see him in shots like this, I immediately think Larry
let's
Butts.
talk about Maki.
I think it's impossible to not, really.
What about me?
You know, like general stuff about you. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. For example, what blood type do you like?
What blood type do you guys like? I like B, because it's a cool letter, you know? Just, it's not my blood type, but hey, you know?
What blood type do I like? Don't you mean, what's my blood type?
Did I say something weird?
Yeah, no. B, not my blood type.
Well, whatever.
A, B is pretty good as well.
Kaito, you're kind of bad at this.
Very bad at this. Chat's opinion on Maki. We love Maki around here.
Then you ask something. What's your question for her, huh?
Am I like a guinea pig to you guys?
Well, I have been meaning to ask. When we first met, you said you were the ultimate child caregiver. Why was that?
I've been meaning to ask, why does an assassin have hair that goes down to, like, her ankles? Shouldn't you, like, cut that or some shit? It must weigh, like, 30 pounds. That has to slow you down, right?
Shuichi, that's way too direct. You can't just cut to the chase like that.
Good.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you like Maki? She's great. The only one I might like more than her, for in terms of, like, waifus in this game, would be Karumi, because Karumi's great.
All right, then. Let's play it safe and ask her about her favorite spaceship.
It's either Maki or Karumi.
I grew up in an orphanage.
That has nothing to do with spaceships, Maki. What the fuck are you talking about? She uses her hair like Bayonetta. Oh, alright. I mean... Okay. Does she? Could have fooled me. That is not an outfit that screams it's actually my hair.
I don't know anything about my parents. They were gone before I can remember.
Maki slowly began to tell us her story. Aww.
At the
Her hair
orphanage
was
where I
always
lived,
long, huh?
The older kids had to take care of the younger ones.
That's really adorable. That is super cute, actually. No, but that would be cool. Yeah, it would be.
Because of that, I started looking after the younger ones.
That is super cute.
I see. So that wasn't a lie then.
For some reason, kids like me, but I'm not particularly fond of taking care of them.
Maybe that suits you better than being an assassin.
Clearly not, because she's an assassin. It's not a matter of whether it suits me or not. I never had a right to choose from the start. Right to choose. When I was around 10, these strangers started visiting the orphanage. First, they seemed like normal, kind men. Smiles on their faces, watched the kids play. The men never approached them. Think back on, I'm sure they were scoping out talents. They were scouting for assassins. That's why they were picked. I didn't want to go, but I heard they would donate a huge sum of money if I did. I remember thinking that I had to go. That was the beginning of hell.
Ever since that day, I trained to become an assassin.
I like how in one of them, she's just straight up shooting a man. Like, one of them is terrible sleeping conditions, one's clearly training for a knife fight, one's determination, and the other's just gunning a man down in the back. That's not training for an assassin. You're an assassin at that point, Maki. Pretty sure everyone decides what to talk about before speaking. Nobody just says and thinks, fuck it, let's see where this goes, and starts talking without giving any thought at all. Have you been watching the stream arc? That's all I do. I don't think one goddamn iota about my sentences. You think I really stopped and thought, what random thing can I throw out there? Polar bears? Ooh, yeah, that's good. That joke will work. That polar bear joke will really get him. It just flew out of my mouth. I had to improvise from there.
I think I had some natural talent to begin with, but I worked incredibly hard as well.
Yeah, 7-9 gets it. Clearly I do not think before I speak. It's gotten me in trouble so many times. It's all about thinking as you go. Words leave your mouth and your brain is like, all right, let me figure out what I said and how I can continue this conversation.
If I couldn't keep up as an assassin, the orphanage would no longer receive funding. And then, I wouldn't have a purpose in life anymore.
Couldn't you, like, donate the money you made to the orphanage? Like, surely there's a diminishing return there. After, like, a couple mil, they probably don't need that much money anymore.
Training was difficult. I vomited every day and cried every night.
Alright. Gross.
But after vomiting and crying over and over again, my heart gradually became empty. Eventually, I got used to it. It was the same after my first job. For a while, I couldn't eat or sleep. But after doing this for such a long time, I felt numb.
I imagine that's not unlike how it is. I doubt they consulted an assassin on that.
I had to kill these strangers, but I eventually stopped thinking about that. I adapted to the lifestyle of killing people, of stealing their lives, and of being a horrible person.
I seem alright.
Even to this day, I think the same thing after I finish a mission.
I bet that guy you just gunned down in the street in front of everybody totally had it coming.
What is it?
What would I have been like if I stayed at the orphanage? I still think about that all the time.
Probably boring. Maki sighed deeply after burying her soul. That's all. It wasn't an interesting story to listen to, was it? Honestly, no, not really. Maki, that was the burden you've been carrying all this. Carrying too many burdens for someone so small.
You know...
I could say the same for Suichi. Really?
Listen up.
Don't try and shoulder everything on your own. You gotta trust other people. It's your favorite spaceship. Yeah, about that spaceship. You a Hubble kind of girl, or you're more of a Viking? Once you're able to share burdens with your friends, then you'll be stronger. Well, if Maki Roll was able to talk this much, it means she's gotten stronger already.
That's true.
Might be thanks to the training, obviously. My training is based on a systematic method. That's kind of vague. We spent a lot of time talking about whatever came to our minds. Most of it was meaningless conversation, but it might have been the first time I was able to actually have fun and forget this place. To protect my friends, I need to reveal the truth of this academy. Need to face the truth and reveal it to the world. So, like, when's the shoe gonna fall and, like, the crushing depression hits? Is Maki or Kaito gonna die? Meanwhile...
Hi, hello!
Is white halves whiter than freshly made rice? Is black halves blacker than darkest of night?
Call for me?
When one of them dies? Oh, yeah, obviously, but, like, clearly one of them's gonna die next, right? Maki stayed at the orphanage, she might have become ultimate child caregiver. It's true, maybe. It's Mana 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 Makuma! Oh, you came. I guess I'm allowed to do this, huh? Is it really okay for me to talk to you in private like this? Technically, it's not a rule violation. Besides, it can't pass up an opportunity to make the killing game more exciting. I was thinking the same thing, little gremlin. This fun and vicious killing game is the only thing on my mind. Shit's getting real. With that said, you're not even going to try and use that motive. You don't get it. A creative motive like this should be used in a more dramatic way. That's why I've been thinking. So I've tried to come up with ways to use it. And I came up with an idea. This is my proposal. A certain someone is planning something interesting, so if we use the motive there, I think it would really spice up the game. Are you in? Really are an evil bastard. Of course, I'm the ultimate supreme leader. Is he referring to Gonta trying to fight Monokuma? Is he referring to whatever Miu is up to?
Let's have more fun.
I will... Ugh. Somebody drew that. Very Jonan Vasquez. I will drag this world to the pits of terror using my villainous power to commit evil. Oh, cool. Movie references. Since our lore is that you can't die until your lab is revealed, the Rontaro erasure. That's true. I know this one. Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox. That one episode of Spin City where Christopher Lloyd appeared as a cameo. Got it. You never predict when they're able to do something so incredibly stupid. It's honestly easier to go through life without telling a single lie, which means honest people are just lazy jerks who'd rather coast through life. By the way, the recent trend of encouraging honesty is actually a lie. It's better for liars if there are more honest people in the world to deceive. It's true. They've been lying about the trend so there can be more stupid honest people. But that might be a lie too. What a specific reference to that one episode of Spin City. It's Jack Sparrow's quote, I think. You have heard of me? I don't know.
Actually...
No idea what you're on about. Official announcement from the Ultimate Academy. It's now 8 a.m. Oh, the honest and liar thing. Yeah, I think that is a Jack Sparrow quote. Kurumi, I'd like my eggs scrambled today, please. She's dead. Where'd he run off to? Probably with some other woman, I bet. That's fine, as long as he's happy, I'm fine with that. Not today, but someday I'm gonna be happy too.
Monotaro.
What's the matter?
Mono funny.
I finally remember. I need you. Too convenient, huh? I know I'll only hurt you more by saying stuff like that. I'm sorry for everything. Goodbye. You silly man. My goodness, your body's coming apart. You can't do anything on your own. Come here, I'll sew you back up. Thank you, Monophane. Thank you. Why are you crying? That's so not like you. Cool, so we never have to see them again, right? That bit's done. The hell kind of ending was that?
Well.
Anyway, to the dining hall. Was tapping R to leave, it wasn't letting me. That was weird. Alright, dining hall. I think the Jack Sparrow quote, though, is more like a, you can always trust a liar to lie to you. It's the honest people that you have to worry about. It's something like that. Which is a weird quote, but it kind of makes sense in that sort of twisted way. Whoop. Uh-oh, there's no Miu or Kokichi. I understand why Kokichi's gone, but where's Miu? Probably still messing with that computer on the fourth floor.
Right.
Or she might be in her lab working on another invention. I saw half-built machines in her lab when she performed maintenance on me. Messing with machines and computers is about all she's good for. What could she be up to?
Huh?
Gonta, what's wrong? Gonta's still thinking. Since yesterday, how can Gonta be useful? Gonta can't think of anything. So frustrating. I don't need to make a scary face. Who died overnight? We'll see, won't we? Besides, it's not just you. There's something we gotta think about.
Right.
We should think about what we can do to survive. Use a self-destruct system to save us. That's how robots make themselves useful. Even though that's true, at least hesitate before you blurt out something like that. But you admit it's true. Weird that that's not robophobic. I'll keep thinking about it. If I come up with an idea, I'll tell you guys. Now that that's settled, let's eat. If you don't eat well, we can't think. Maintenance, Kibo? Finish eating breakfast and then return to our rooms. We needed to get through our thoughts together. We're completely unaware that an unspeakable malice was brewing. Eat well, shit well. That's, Nekomaru, right? Or Mekumaru, whichever. What to do? What can I do? The only thing I'm good at is solving mysteries, but I can't figure this academy out. Oh, more free time. Cool. Let's hang out with Miu for no reason. I just kind of feel like, you know, seeing what she's up to. She's in the computer lab. Cool, let's go hang out with her. And then maybe Kokichi to fucking keep him in line. If I have, you know, another free time hangout. Get more presents from Miu. I probably have plenty. I have a lot for the astronaut, which is weird because I never hang out with him. Computer's awesome, though. How I do it responds sensitively. It's also a giant Xbox, not a computer. Fuck that. I get way more out of spending time with this computer than you. If you want to be useful, bring me some food. Haven't eaten since this morning. Alright. Brought me some food and got to spend time with her as a reward. Sure. Alright then. Somehow ended up growing closer to Miu. Alright, what can I give her? There's obviously gum, the various foods. Is there something she'd like robotically speaking? The machine parts catalog? That's an option. Oh no, I'm out of those. I'm completely out of those. Maybe the pocket tissues. Normal package tissues best to carry alongside a handkerchief. Oh, maybe Meg Turney then. For that one. Robot oil. That's aluminum water bottle. Probably Gonta for that one. Home planet. A cool hammock. Okay. Mechamaru reference. Probably this, right? Like, because she's all about tentacles and whatnot. There's a random student ID. She's all about, like, tentacles and perverted shit. So, and she can, like, grab stuff with it. I don't know if she would actually appreciate that or not, though. It might be safer to give her food. Like, just, you know, pick the sugar and call it a day. Or the ice cream. She's got advanced spoons, right? She can eat rock-hard ice cream. I've wanted this for a while. Never expected you to have it.
Fucking slugs!
Why didn't you give it to me sooner? You wasted my precious time. There you go. Nailed it. Sweet, you came to hear my secret. You're the first person I've ever shared this with, so I might have some trouble saying it right. Acting strangely, this might be important.
You know.
Tell you straight up, to be honest, I'm not a normal person. You look like a normal person to me. Yeah, you're an ultimate.
Well.
Yes, you're an ultimate. Not what I mean, shit puke. I mean, yes, I'm a beautiful genius and whatnot, but I also understand that being so damn perfect also makes me a freak of nature. Whatever, just listen, bonehead, I'll explain it to you.
You know.
Anyway, you probably won't believe me, but back in the day I used to be a boring, unremarkable girl with no talent at all. One day I got into an accident and ended up in a coma. All real life and death type shit. After the surgery, I barely managed to regain consciousness. Ever since, I've been chock full of ideas for all kinds of inventions. And I've had brain, skills, physical talent to make those inventions a reality. That's happened before. People get hit in the head and suddenly they're different people. That's weird. I mean, think about it, right? Yeah, weird. So I've come to the conclusion I am in fact an augmented human. Augmented human? Surgery augmented me somehow. I survived the coma. That's not the case. You're definitely human. I do normal human stuff like eat and take shits, but I mean, look at Kibo. If someone can make a robot that passes for human, then it wouldn't be weird if I was an augmented human. What are you, Adam Jensen all of a sudden?
Sure.
Superpowers are within my reach, or should I say literally within me. That's it, the power inside me. We should start by cutting me open.
Wait.
Maybe do like, you know, an X-ray or a metal detector first. I'm an augmented human. It'll take more than disembowelment to kill me. Miu might be bizarre, but she's still human. Just gotta jam this baby into me. Miu brandished a wrench and swung it up in the air. Stop! Frantically grabbed her hand to stop it. Doesn't matter if you're augmented or not, you're a living, breathing human being. You can't hurt yourself like this. Suichi? What are you saying? How else can I satisfy my lust for research? Can't wait, there's 1,000 better ways, you ignorant slob. Why are you looking at me like that? What?
Stop it!
Don't touch me. Sorry, Jesus. Friends! Assault! A bit of friendly assault. You left in a hurry. I watched her and returned to my room. Hope she was okay and not doing something stupid. Friendship with Miu. Yeah, right. Looks like I have some free time. Alright, where's Kokichi? Let's keep him in fucking line, shall we? There he is. Over there, huh? Okay. I've probably got something you want, Mr. Ultimate Evil Bad Guy.
Hey!
Bumped into Kaito and ended up giving me a lecture. Told me to think of a way to escape. No idea I'd come up with this blackening myself. That'd entertain everybody. Yeah, let's hang out.
Lie.
I'm lying. Don't give me such a scary face. Want some bubblegum? It's my last one, but if you really want it. Gum. Got it. He's getting the bomb gun. Bomb gum. Very important extra letter there. Bomb gun is something very different. We grew closer despite misgivings. Yeah, okay, let's give him the... Gum that makes explosive sound when it's fully blown up popped. Weak-hearted people should not chew it. There you go. Guess isn't that boring. You have pretty good taste. Not as good as mine. I'm surprised you with the gift one of these days.
Hey!
Are we gonna play more games today, or let's have a tea party? A tea party?
Hey!
Can we do it, pretty please? We're gonna do it, so let's go to the dining hall. Kokichi! This is pleasant. I feel like my soul is coming back to my body. Okay. My organization requires everyone to have an afternoon break and increases productivity. That sounds rather peaceful.
Yeah.
As Supreme Leader, me, is a pacifist. That's why I settle fights with games. By the way, everyone who lost to me should be working hard in Siberia right now. Siberia? Well, if they're even alive. If they're alive! Don't worry, Soichi. You'll be in heaven rather than Siberia. I would prefer not to be. Ah, well.
Okay.
How about you just join my organization? If you remember, there'd be no problem. You're a pretty interesting guy. I think joining might be good for you. To climb, what's your game?
Wow.
What's the game? What do you mean, what's your game? I just wanted you to be my sacrificial hitman.
Huh?
A sacrificial hitman. So active killing's a waste. Learning the value of wasting men is more important. It's killing either way. And then we had tea.
All right.
I think I'm gonna head out. By the way, you sure it's okay to waste this event without even playing a game?
Because
There's one less chance for you to survive, you know. I told you that you only have 3 events left, but you seem pretty relaxed. What do you mean? You're the one who said we should drink tea today. You're blaming me? Ah, whatever. Right there, Suichi. That's the face I wanted to see. I'm the Supreme Leader of Evil. I crush people's hopes and dreams. So I took my snack break. I should be able to work hard today. Alright. 2 more events with him, I guess. I shook off Kokichi's cheeky laughter and returned to my room. Alright, well, the fun times are over. Time for somebody to die. Unless they really are dragging out this daily school life thing. Kaito Maki looking for me? I assume that was the nighttime announcement. Oh, Miu, what's up?
Hey, Puichi!
Now, how about Guichi or Spuichi? You've been using Puichi. Oh, whatever. Pick any name you want. How about Suichi? What are you doing here? I figured me and the twins would swim by and pay her virgin ass a visit. Got a boner yet?
Hey!
What are you doing here? What am I doing here? Cheer up. Thanks to me, you get to leave this confining place. We can escape. Just come to the computer room on the 4th floor of the academy. There's no rush. If you want to rub one out while you think about me, you got time. But you better bring the crusty tissue reward, or afterward. Reward is in the word afterward. Despite what she's saying, she doesn't sound all that serious. But I shouldn't ignore her. Guess I gotta rub one out. Alrighty. Quick jerk in the corner and I'm off on my path. Computer lab on the 4th floor, eh? Alright. Let's go. That footstep sound. Wonder what she's concocted with that computer. Knowing her, she just found a way to access internet porn. But hey, maybe it's actually something useful. Maybe we can like post comments on porn videos and tell people of our plight and they can get us out of here. That's truly where all the magic happens in the internet. The comment section of Pornhub. What's up? Himiko? Oh, Suichi, did Miu tell you to meet up too? Yeah, everyone got the same message. She said I'd be able to get out of here, but this all smells fishy. My magic instincts are telling me not to get involved with Miu. She might have found the only means of escape. I think she'll go just in case. Yeah, you're right.
Huh?
Himiko, what's wrong? Just remembered how Tenko would always grab my hand and pull me along at times like this.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. Alright then, I'll learn from Tenko and move forward. Well, Suichi, I'll go on ahead. You should head over soon too. Show crusty tissues to Himiko first. Why? She hasn't earned them. See, you think I thought about that sentence before I said it? Gravely mistaken if you did. We got VR goggles in here? That's a PlayStation VR. What the fuck? That is clearly a PlayStation VR. Everyone was brought here.
Ha! Fucking virgin!
You didn't want to show her your tree trunk dick. Well, I mean, I don't remember it playing out quite that way, 7-9. Don't act all depressed just because you didn't get to spend any time alone with me. Do I look depressed to you? There's no way we wouldn't show up when you told us there's a chance to escape. Still think it smells fishy. That's just because Miu's panties are out in the open. Doesn't smell like something fun's gonna happen instead. I always show up at stuff like this. I've got to figure you out. Thanks! Key to mutual friendship is understanding each other. So, what's this way for getting out of here? Your memory's like Monotaro's. That's fair.
Sure.
Dedoy, of course there is. Jesus like me never make mistakes. How are we escaping? We're going to another world, a world where no killing games and no Monokuma. Another world? You want to know? Do ya? Tell you if you bow to me on your knees now. Why? Well, Suichi and Kaede bowed to me. It sort of awoke something in me.
Fuck all y'all.
Hurry the fuck up and bow to me, you masochistic cats. Or rats. Shouldn't you be the one bowing down to us? Huh? You want us to listen, get down on your knees and beg like a dog. Why the hell, isn't that weird? Everyone's wasting precious time, you worthless piece of trash like you. Better bow down and beg. I stayed up all night getting ready for everyone. Alright, everyone, let's go. A little weird art style.
I wanna talk about it.
That was weird. Nice mushroom on the head. Actually feel sorry for her. Let's at least hear her out. Did you hear that, Miu? Good for you.
You get it?
Oh, I'm gonna be depressed for you, Sal. Hurry up and tell us, Squid Breath. Yes, sir. So when I said another world, I was talking about this big-ass computer. There's a device here connected to the computer that you put on your head. It uploads your consciousness so you can go to the world created by the computer program. A world created by a computer program? Can't understand. Exit is in that computer box. We gotta break it open to go in. No, force your way in, you'll destroy it. I mean, virtual reality. More than virtual reality, it's a virtual world, because your consciousness will be able to move around as if you're in the real world. So it's the Matrix. I saw a movie about that sort of thing on TV when I was little. What was the name of the movie that was about the Matrix, do you think? I think it was Shrek. That's my guess. Inception? Nah, obviously she's too old for that to have been on TV when she was a child. Let's go! Like where? To the virtual world? Yeah, let's all go together. No way. Why not? You promised we'd all come at the same time. I didn't promise anything. What are you talking about? I should ask a question. What's going to happen to our consciousnesses when we're inside the computer? Oh, so we use avatars in our new bodies and link our consciousnesses to the virtual world. How do you know this? Miu told me already. I helped prepare the trip to the virtual world. Brought all of our seats here. In exchange, I made her tell me the reason. So, that's what the apology was. What are you guys talking about? What's Avatar?
Which means...
A disappointing James Cameron movie, but that's not important right now. Characters in the virtual world that will represent you while you're in the virtual world. In other words, computer will transfer our consciousnesses from our bodies and shove them into avatars inside the virtual world, and then we'll have new bodies in a world without murder and Monokuma. What happens to our real bodies? Body will be physically asleep for the duration. In that sense, it'll be like a dream. Aren't we extremely vulnerable in that position? I mean, I'm down. I've been waiting to go into VR as a life and download my brain into a robot forever, but, you know.
No.
Like I said, we're not doing it. It's definitely dangerous. Shut the fuck up, Donkey Lips. I'm telling you it's not dangerous. Saying that makes it sound more dangerous. Am I really that untrustworthy? Well, then you'll be relieved to know I didn't even create this virtual world. Someone else made it, apparently. Someone else. Miu, who made the virtual world? An excellent animated series, Gonta. That's right, it was me. It was an excellent animated series. I knew it. That's 2 of them now. You actually get his memory back?
Daddy!
You really can do anything. Which one of you is my daddy? Okay, no.
Father!
He's my daddy!
Stop.
No, I'm not.
Explain.
Allow me to explain. Certain program is a template. Kibo confirmed abandons children. It's a template to create the virtual world. The program is a killing game simulator. A killing game simulator. With that, I've made up my mind. I won't go in there now. Wait, I said. Monokuma made it. It's dangerous. Pulled an all-nighter investigating and I deleted everything dangerous. It's definitely safe, I swear.
Right?
No need to worry, it's just a simulator. No, this is Monokuma we're talking about. It may not even be a real simulator. Dad's right. Whose side are you on? I'm not your dad. Aw.
You.
How cruel. Why not accept him as your child for now?
Incomprehensible.
I can't play along. He's not even my kid. Abandoning your children, Kibo.
You know.
For shame. You know what, bitching because you haven't been to the virtual world yet. There's gonna be a kid named Noah that looks like a tiny Seto Kaiba with green hair. A bunch of old men trying to steal our bodies. It's gonna be great.
What's the problem?
It's so fucking awesome. I know you guys will love it. And then you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys. Let's just dive right in. We'll do it together.
But
It's a world that Monokuma created. Don't want to dive, you can just dip the tip. Tip of what? Just said he pulled an all-nighter adjusting everything, right, Mew? So that means it was originally a killing game simulator, but not anymore. Yeah, that's right. I rewrote the program to delete all the dangerous objects that could be used as weapons. That's what a good mommy would do. Mommy?
Yes.
What's this weird sensation? Feels like we called him mom.
Exciting!
Let's trust Mew. She trusts our friends more anyway. Can Madolche Queen Tiramisu be my deck master? Alright, you're gonna have to indulge me. I'm not that familiar with the Madolche archetype. What powers would that deck master grant you there, 7-9? Although I appreciate you going along with my idiotic reference.
Nuh-uh.
I'm not taking her side, but it's like if I have a feeling, we'll find something in that world. Something. Hopefully free dessert. Then yes, absolutely, my deck master as well. Monokuma created this world, right? Maybe he laid bait to lure us in? Like a super duper crazy secret hidden weapon in that school? I don't know where I got weapon from. Doing weird spells? Nah, we're talking Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Monokuma, did you prepare some sort of bait? Oh, of course I have. Really the first I've heard of this. Me too.
Yes.
Mom's hearing of this for the first time as well. She accepted him? Like Kokichi said, there's a crazy secret hidden somewhere in the virtual world. It's a secret of the outside. So yes, weird spells. Fair enough. Weirdest spell of all. Convulsion of Nature? Berserker Slash? Those are pretty weird spell cards. Might be Berserker Rush. You know the card I'm referring to. Secret of the outside world. All I can tell you about the secret is that if you get your hands on it, you'll instantly learn what's happening outside the academy. What is it? Golden Palace of Strongberg? That was a pretty weird one. What's happening outside? What are you talking about? It's like he's saying something is going on out there, but it can't be, right? Do you think it has to do with those meteorites? Is your curiosity piqued? You have no choice but to go.
Right?
No one knows what... Oh, of course, Pot of Greed. How silly of me. The unknowable spell. Kokichi, what's going on here? Did you know about this all along? That Monokuma is hiding a secret in the virtual world? I play Pot of Greed. With it, I can draw 2 cards, and one of them might be able to tell me what Pot of Greed does. Nope, damn it. They're both garnets. Why do I have 2 of them in my deck? Don't joke around like that, it's just a hunch. Anyway, we can't ignore it. It's possible we might find info on the outside world. Maybe with that info, we could even put an end to this killing game. Garnets aren't even a good deck anymore, right? Because they got rid of Miracle Fusion. Along with a couple other things that made that engine worthwhile.
Got it.
Brilliant Fusion, right? Not Miracle Fusion. That's the, Miracle Fusion's the Hero Fusion that lets you fuse from the graveyard, which, when it came out, was pretty good, but it's kind of whatever these days. It might still be good in hero decks, but they mostly use Mask Change, I think. Gunter will go to this virtual world. You can't! It's probably a trap set by Monokuma. But even if there's a small chance we can stop the killing game, we should take it.
I heard it.
That's what my inner voice is telling me. Are you still talking about that inner voice? We're sick of all that Atua
Listen
stuff.
closely.
As I mentioned, this has nothing to do with Atua's or Angie's influence. Whenever I lost, my inner voice tells me what to do. I've always obeyed that voice, so I'll continue to do so now. It's his sister and he's banging her. Oh wait, we did that plot point already. That's why I'm going to the virtual world. I'm going to... You too, Kaiba? Secret... Or Kaiba. What, can you tell where my brain's at? Secret of the outside world stuff worries me, but I want to check this world out. Call it a man's curiosity.
At it again.
Shut up!
When a man loses curiosity, he ages. Curiosity is what moves a man. Stop talking. I guess I'll be an idiot too.
What do you mean?
Of course, you're coming along, right, Suichi? You know, don't say no because it's dangerous. We've been in danger for a while now. Got nothing else to do, so might as well. My ability is greater evidence to reveal the truth. Can't run away from this now. Alright, I'll go too. Definitely dangerous to be going. No matter how dangerous it gets, we just have to. We're best friends now, Suichi. We are, Maki. Fine, I'll go too. Being left behind will just make me worry. Everyone except Meg Turney's going. If everyone's going, I will too. Alright, everyone's going. You planning something? Of course not. After Kaido punched me, I became a changed man. Relax and trust me.
That being said,
Let's get started before you cockroaches change your damn minds.
fucking slot.
Each of you grab a PlayStation VR helmet and plant your ass in one of those seats.
I understand.
Fine. With Mio instructing us, we got into the position around the computer.
You see those two ports on the back of the visor?
We're using a PlayStation VR on an Xbox. Blasphemy!
You mean this?
That's where you plug in the two cords that connect you to the computer.
Just relies on CRT technology, huh? Alright.
Ah, these cords.
The red cord is for consciousness, and the blue cord is for memory.
Naturally.
I could start throwing down some real fancy techno jargon, but you idiots wouldn't get it. All you need to know is those cords will cram your consciousness and memory into the virtual world.
Sounds good. Sign me up.
Just don't shove them into the wrong hole. And yes, that is what she said.
Excellent joke.
Fine, if she said so.
Got. You ruined the damn joke. God damn it, Meg Turney.
So then, which cords to which ports?
She really did ruin all the momentum of that joke. Just left. It's like, God damn it.
Put the red consciousness cord in the right port, and the blue memory cord in the left.
Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords?
I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Maybe you'll become a vegetable. Maybe you'll body swap with someone. Who knows?
That would be bad.
Well, I guess we'll just have to be careful not to switch the cords then.
Normally the ports are color-coded.
It's okay. If you just stay calm, then there won't be any problems. Okay. So I hold my chopstick in my right hand. So calm down, Himiko.
After some fiddling around, we hooked up to the all hooked up to the device. You know what? It's weird that the virtual world thing isn't phasing me as much as Kyo's trial nonsense. Finally press the button near the temple and you'll be whisked away into the virtual world. A paradise more beautiful than the real world where there's no murder and no Monokuma. Going to press button avatar person to take Gonta to virtual world place? For the love of yeah, sure, whatever makes sense to you. By the way, I tweaked your avatars to make them resemble you guys. In fact, compared to your current looks, they're major improvements. Congrats, Himiko. You don't need to pay for expensive plastic surgery anymore. I'm actually kind of keen to see this. I'm also sort of hoping it's like 16-bit, 32-bit, something like that. Never wanted plastic surgery. I like my face. I'm nervous about this. Shut up and fucking do it, Four Eyes. Jeez. Alright, everyone, let's go. Can't ignore a chance like this to discover clues about the outside world. Placed helmet ahead and took a deep breath and turned on the switch. And then... Alright, so we're gonna come out of the virtual world, like pull the goggles off. And one of us is gonna be dead in the chair, right? And we're gonna have to figure out who did it. Welcome to the Neo World Program. NWP! Alright. She doesn't need it. She has magic, of course. Of course. In an instant, we were standing in the other world. Yes, we were there. It's just Danganronpa 2. This is adorable. The chibis are adorable. This is... Oh, it's cute. Well, if it happened, I can instantly blame Miu because she's the one who dragged us into virtual world. Whatever makes sense to you, Token. Of course.
Seems like...
It seems a completely different world from what we were told. These graphics are disappointing. How's it supposed to be better than real world? It's adorable. These avatars are disappointing. I wanted to have the face of a supermodel. Thought you liked your face. Still have a robot body. I must admit I was expecting more. You're hoping for a change?
But you know...
Feels weird. I can move this avatar like I would move my own body, right? With this body, I don't have to worry about all that stuff. What stuff? It's nothing. Oh, hey, what up, Maki? You adorable little marshmallow, you.
All right already.
I want to go back. It's too late. That was quick. This is the virtual world. I see.
I see.
This is my avatar. I get it now. Ow! What did you do that for? Oh, that hurt. Oh, now that you mention it, I felt genuine pain. It's pretty impressive. If you feel pain, that means our senses are connected.
Got a minute?
Our senses are connected. This place is so great, and I come here all the time. It's way better than the real world. Back are you talking about, you fraud? How is she a fraud? It's totally different from what you said. Plus, the avatar has disappointing graphics. Looks are nothing to write home about. Trust me, you look a billion times better now.
What was that?
By the way...
What do you mean our senses are connected? I need an explanation. Didn't I tell you? Ow! It means this goes way beyond the realm of virtual reality. We're actually connected.
Please stop!
Stop hitting me! No, can do. Even if they're avatars, I could never hit a person.
That's robophobic.
Even here, I can't escape your robophobia. How are our senses set up? Your avatar receives any sensory input, electric signals are sent to your brain. Your brain then intercepts those signals as if it's experiencing sensory input for real. So even if we're not really being punched, our brain senses the pain because of those signals.
Oh, I see.
Someone's gonna be murdered in the virtual world, and then if you die in the game, you die for real. So it won't leave any bruises, you can hit all you want. That's Bully's twisted logic.
Weird.
Why are our bodies like this? This Himiko's magic. There's a lot of things going on right now, but you don't have to worry, Gonta. How exactly are we supposed to find the secret? I don't even know where to start looking. We need to learn more about the world. Is there a map available? I've got a map. First, I gotta give you a quick warning about this world. Warning? I'm pretty quick on the draw, but not too quick, because then you can't pull out in time. Shut up. I wonder what the rules for this place could be. Oh, alright, well. I figured they were gonna explain it a little bit. Is Meg Turney just gonna vibe over there? Alright. So, with work in just a few hours from me, I'm gonna cut it here. I could stay around for a few more minutes, but this seems like a fine time to stop. Come back and explore the virtual world next stream on Thursday. So that's gonna be it for me. Thank you everyone who came out, watched, stuck around. Everyone on YouTube, everyone here on Twitch. Love you all. Talk to you later, True Negotiators. I'll get my jokes to blame me already. Work on them, absolutely. You've got plenty of time. I'll see you all on Thursday. I'm enjoying this so far. It got fucking weird there, but honestly, brain can handle it. At this point, this series is weird enough that I can handle a virtual world. The Kyo thing was fucked. But anyway, toodaloo, love you all, be good people.